Hello, good evening. Hello, everyone. Hope you are having a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for tuning in. It is Diego C. Palace here, welcoming you to a couple of watch alongs. Keeping an eye at the moment on the Arsenal women's team, of course, in the WSL up against Leicester City. It's 0-0 about 5 or 6 minutes into it, and I think Arsenal are going to win this. I need, as a Crystal Palace fan, I need Leicester City to lose badly. So the goal difference goes minus for them, and Crystal Palace women will be playing them very soon. So good luck to Leif Sermud, the Crystal Palace manager there. But at the moment, it is. Oh, here we go! Here we go! Who's that? Yes! Oh, look, there you go. Arsenal are leading 1-0. We need them to score like 5 or 6 goals against Leicester City. Leicester City are a good side, but in the WSL, there in about 10 minutes, there it's about 10 minutes into the match. And it is Arsenal 1, Leicester City 0, and it looks like it's Katie Foord that has just scored for Arsenal. And, of course, it's at the Emirates. So, I'm not sure who's assisted there. I think that's Maanum has assisted her. So it's Caitlin Foord who has scored for Arsenal, and they're leading 1-0 already in the WSL. If you're new to the channel, please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And it's let's have a look here. There we go. Yeah. So just looking at the fixtures here, just to get it right. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there we go. That's better. 1-0 to Arsenal versus Leicester City. I will put up the lineups for PSG and Aston Villa in a minute. Why is it doing that? Oh, I see. That's what it's doing. So the next WSL game should be there's one in the Championship. Because we had a game postponed and rescheduled, so it should be not this weekend, as I understand it. It will be there it is. Yes, it is next Wednesday. And not tomorrow, week on Wednesday, I should say. And that's again, it's an away fixture for Crystal Palace women against Chelsea. That's not going to be an easy one. But after that, it is the big one for the Crystal Palace women on the 27th of April against West Ham United. And they've got to land. Oh, man, if we can get a point against Chelsea and get 3 against West Ham, oh, they can do it. Go on. Good luck to Leif Sermud, as I said earlier on, Crystal Palace manager, all the staff there, and all the Crystal Palace players. But at the moment, it is indeed Arsenal still leading. Oh, look at that! As I tune back into it, they've just scored another one. Blackstenius has just scored a second goal for Arsenal. This is what we need to see here. A goal's going in left, right, and centre here. This is what I need to see as a Crystal Palace fan here. That is so brilliant. We need that. We need that to go in like that. We need Arsenal to score as many goals as possible against Stina Blackstenius. Stinia, I butchered her name. But she scored an amazing goal there on around 60 minutes. And that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's just this is good. And we're only like sort of 15 minutes into the match, and Arsenal already winning 2-0 at the Emirates. Great atmosphere there as always. That's what we need to say. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Just put in the goal scorers there. Arsenal 2, Leicester City 0. And it's Stina Blackstenius. I hope I haven't mispronounced her surname or her first name as well. But there you go. We need this hopefully going to double figures. That's what, as a Crystal Palace fan, I need this to happen because it's what minute was that? That was in around 15th minute. I think it's about 15 minutes. I know, 16 minutes. All right. So let's just do 16. There you go. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Just going to put that information into the chat. That's brilliant. So I'm just going to put the first goal. So this will be, I'm going to put it in the description. I've put it into the chat. I'll put it into the description. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace Catley for. Right, this is the first goal. I'm just going to put it into the description. Just come into the chat in a moment. Just updating the goal, which the first goal was. Oh, I forgot now. Well, it should be on here actually. The first goal was scored on 9 minutes. 9 minutes. So let's put it in. Oh, did I put it in one before then? Paste it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So past the post. And then goal Arsenal. Just coming to the chat. I've just in the description. I've just put in. Let's just save that before I lose that. Good evening to YouTube censors. Free speech. I would like to take my what? I would like to take my things. I would like to take my at Bournemouth. I got thrown out once for shouting, "Come on, Arsenal." You do if you are inappropriately saying things in a women's match. Come to think about it, in a men's match, you'll get chucked out. They work a lot. They work really hard. The Crystal Palace women's team, and the staff at Crystal Palace. And if you say something inappropriate, you will be thrown out. So it's your comment. Their YouTube censors, but if you say something like that at a football match, you'll be asked to leave. It's as simple as that. And it's up to you. It was 10. Oh, right. 10 to 15 years ago. Oh, right. Well, there you go. But even then, I'm not surprised then or now if you do say that, then that might happen. But big up to you, YouTube censors. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping in. What's happened to the parrot? Oh no. Oh, right. I feel well out of order now. Good evening to Alicia. Right, there you go. I'm in the doghouse. I'm in the doghouse with D'Artagnan here. I hadn't noticed because I was not paying attention. Big up to YouTube. And this is breaking news. The parrot, my best friend, has tumbled over. When did that happen? I must have been. Actually, I've got my stuff here. That's what it is. That's terrible. Oh, that's an outrage. That is breaking news. That is not just breaking news. That's madness. Good evening to Alicia. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Let's have a look. I'm going to be so careful now. I'm in big trouble now. Look at him. It's just the parrot's just letting down there. What's it doing? And it's showing us his backside. And those. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's got the up. It's got the up. Unbelievable. How did that happen? And when did it happen? Is there a replay for it? Let's lean up the parrot. You know what? Let's show the parrot. The parrot's fine. It's recovered. It's recovered. It's recovered, and it's taking flight now. It's recovered, and it's taking flight. It's fine. It's fine. Unbelievable. I'm not sure how I did it last time. Is that all right there? There, look, it's leaning up with the little wing there. Is that better? You're having a good night. Good night. You're having a good night. It's not having a good one. Maybe it's not very comfortable there. It wouldn't be too comfortable. Maybe that's what it is. It's not very comfortable there on the American football or the rugby ball, whichever one you want to call it. I think probably what happened was that the parrot might have been adjusting the curtains, and then it all went mad. Ah, dear. Well, unless she asked us, so she got back. They said Dad got thrown out unless it was a quiet dinner. Yes, you would have been on the sofa or sleeping in the shed. Big up to you, YouTube censors. Oh dear, it happens. It happens. Yes. Alicia Shirakawa says another devastation, another major devastation. The horse has lost the apple. Do you know what? I think I've run out of apples. We'll have to do better than that. Where is the horse? Oh, yeah, there it is. The horse, they're all stuck together there. You can't really see the horse there. I'm going to take the horse out because you can't see the horse there. And I tell you what, we're going to give the horse something different. What do we give the horse? Oh, I've got a treat. I've got some sweets. I've got some new sweets. There you go. I'm in trouble here. I'm not getting in trouble. There you go. Got some sweets here. Nice. Do horses eat sweets? Of course they don't. We'll give them some sweets anyway. Well, there you go. There you go. And they're the soft sweets. They're not hard ones, so you don't lose a feeling. If you know, you know. But these lot are hanging out all right. The Saturn the dinosaur is doing well. There we go. Saturn the dinosaur is doing well. So let's just tuck him over there. And the two ducklings are there, all right, with D'Artagnan. Please hit a like and subscribe. Alicia's not missing anything. No, we've got to keep order. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It's Arsenal 2, Leicester City 0. And I need Arsenal to score another 2 goals before half-time. I need Leicester City to increase their deficit, if you like, or minus goal difference to help the Crystal Palace women. If we can get near them, that'll be important. We've got to play them not next match, the one after. We've got Chelsea next, and then Leicester City afterwards. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Right, so what was I doing? I'm going to put a good evening to Jason. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm all right. A little bit late today again. But I hope you're doing well, Jason. And good to see you. Thanks for the messages. I appreciate them. Yes, I watched the Masters, but it cut off before Rory won. Yeah, I was watching yeah, thank you for everyone who watched the what was it called? The Masters. First, yeah. Oh, that's the only golf tournament that I watch. And I got with your help, I've got over 700 views, so that's big for me. Actually, that's massive. Coming up to the halfway 30-minute mark, it is still, excuse me, it is still Arsenal 2, Leicester City 0. Let me just put this into the description. What minute was the goal? I can't remember now. That's the first goal. 60 minutes. I'm just going to put it in the description. Hold on, people. And then 16 minutes. Goal Arsenal. Let me just put this in here. Stina. Her first name is called Stina Blackstenius. And then she's scoring the second goal for Arsenal. Good evening to Alicia says, yes, I watched the Masters and before. Oh, right. So you just missed. You can always replay with the Masters because it always goes into the early hours. You can always watch it on. If you go to the official YouTube channel, The Masters, it's got the best coverage because it's their own stuff. But there's other good Sky Sports and all those. They all do it. But on YouTube, there is just type The Masters, and you can catch it up the next morning. But it's just a special one because Rory's always wanted to get there since they say 2014, but I think he's been trying to do that since 2011. Quite frankly, he came on the scene as a young golfer a bit too early, perhaps, and so everyone was saying, when is he going to do the Masters? Basically, won everything that can be won in golf. It's called a career Grand Slam. In the history of golf, only 6 golfers have done it. 6 golfers have only ever done that. So it's very difficult to do, to win all the Masters and all the other PGAs and all that stuff. So it's not easy. It's not easy. Right. It's still 2-0, 30 minutes into the match. Beth Mead assisted on the second goal for Arsenal. Good evening to Alex. I hope you're doing well. And oh no, I missed a chat there. YouTube censors says, okay, my score predictions. Oh yeah, you know what? I haven't done my predictions. That's a good one. PSG better from home have scored. Aston Villa are down on aggregate, if I'm not mistaken. I think they let 1 goal in injury time last time. I think they're 3-1 down, if I don't remember. But YouTube says, okay, my score prediction for Villa PSG. PSG play better away from home and have scored at least 2 goals in the last 4 Champions Leagues games. So 2-0 to PSG. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one for Unai Emery. Of course, I'm keeping an eye on that. And Arsenal have scored a 3rd goal as I speak. Big up to you. Yeah, I'm going to do my predictions now. They've already just started, actually, the PSG Aston Villa game. But Arsenal have now scored a 3rd. Do you know what? I haven't updated the scores. I need to update the scores because it's now 3-0. If you know, you know. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It is Arsenal 3, Leicester City 0. And it's, what else have we got here? Glad that you are doing the stream tonight. Big up to Alex Deason. I hope you're doing well up north. He says, good evening, Diego. Glad you are doing the stream tonight. I had to watch Mark Goldbridge. He was watching Mark Goldbridge last night. And they're not the Arsenal fans, they're not having a good time at the moment, I have to say. And we've been linked to Marcus Rashford. If you look at the thumbnail, I've put Marcus Rashford in a Crystal Palace top because he's been linked to Crystal Palace. There's a lot happening at Palace. Will Hughes, he's extended his contract. Daniel Munoz, he's extended his contract. I'm just waiting to hear that manager has extended his contract, hopefully, and also that we get an appointed sporting director, hopefully, soon. So we'll have to wait and see with that. Right, so it's 3-0. Let's just change. I'm just going to change the description because well, I'm not going to change the title, but I'm just going to put the score lines because it's still 0-0 there, if I'm not mistaken. It's 0-0. and Dortmund versus but why does it do that? Hold on. Dortmund. Oh, he's done it again. Dortmund versus Barcelona. It is 0-0 at the moment, unless it changes. Let me just save that. Big up to everyone in the chat. Coming to you now. I just said there's a lot going on. The two matches have started. Arsenal have just scored a third. It was Caitlin Foord, another one. So it's the second for Caitlin Foord. She's there for a hat trick. I need this to go to about 5-0 against Leicester City. That's what I need. But big up to everyone in the chat. So good evening to Alex. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, the Manchester United fans are not having it very easy at the moment. They need to rebuild off the field and I suppose on the field. And then there's that Onana situation. They don't have a backup. They have got a younger goalkeeper, but he's not. He's got to get there one day, but he's very young. The Turkish international goalkeeper. Hopefully they'll give him a chance, I suppose. But who knows? Maybe Onana might be back in goal. And they do know, what I do know is that they do have a clause on Dean Henderson. So if they want to bring him back from Crystal Palace to Manchester United, they do have some kind of a clause apparently. But apparently when he left Manchester United to come to Crystal Palace, it didn't end too well up there. But I don't know. People turn the page and then just refresh the next chapter. Big up to Alicia Shedakova says, well done on the 4 appearances. Oh, yes. I was like, where have I been? Thank you very much. Oh, I'm glad you watched it, Alicia. Yeah, please go and show lots of love to AFTV. Yes, it was lovely for Alice to do that. If you are doing new content creation, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not after anything at all, but it's just the truth. If you are starting to do content creation, go and check Alice Talk Football. Also look at the other channels that are there. Alice Moore for other information on other Premier League sides. Also Achilea Football. So if you're a content creator, go and just see how Alice is doing the content creation. You will learn a lot and it will help you a lot. So but yeah, please always, if I'm going live and if Alicia, this is to Alicia or anybody else out there, if I'm live, and please go there and drop a like as well. The uppermost respect for Alice there. But yeah, it was nice for her to do that, definitely. Come to think about it, I haven't said that. Let's just, I could do that. The least I could do is share one of her. I keep forgetting how to do this. Hold on. So how do I do this? You think as a content creator, I know how to do this. Alice Moore. Let's, what do you do it? So it's, maybe that's it. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, let's try and get this. Let's try and get these numbers on this one up. So, right. So the last video, I'm gonna put the link of the last video, which was about talking about Aston Villa. And oh, I hope the sound doesn't come up. I'm gonna get in trouble otherwise. Oh shoot! Oh, you didn't want to hear that. Oh, you didn't want to hear that. I really got in trouble there. Let me just what's going on here? Just a minute, people. Let me just delete this because this is gone mad. Remove the bin. Empty bin. I need to sort this out tomorrow. All right. I'm just going to copy that and then put it in here. I'm just coming to the chat now. Now Alicia's reminded me. It's very. Oh, he hasn't done it. So why does it do that? Just bear with me. I'm coming. There. So I've got to put that in there. I've got to learn how to do this quicker. Right, I've just put in the chat the link to. So how do I just want to share her channel, but how do you do that? There's got to be a way to do that. Just go into the channel, I suppose. No. Where do I click the damn thing? I have like no idea. Here, share channel. Oh. Share channel, copy. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. It's one of the channels that Alice does. It's called Alice More, and it has content about other Premier League clubs. So let me just put on here. Just come into the chat now. Both links above are for Alice's channel. It's more, Alice. Oh my God, I nearly put more. There you go. So thanks, Alicia, for reminding me. Both links above are for Alice. It helps if you spell her name right. Oh my days. There you go. Okay, I've done that. Right, let's get into it. But yeah, definitely, if you're learning stuff, go and check it out. You won't go wrong, trust me. Big up to everybody else in the chat. Let me just quickly go back to the scores before I move on to the chat. It's still 0-0 Aston Villa versus PSG. I've got to do the lineups for that. Still Borussia Dortmund 0, Barcelona 0, and it is still Arsenal 3, Leicester City 0. I need 2 more goals before half time. So Arsenal fans, please, yeah, big up to Alicia. Thank you very much. I meant you love stream golf. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you didn't stay on until the end. It cut out. Oh, right. So it cut out. Yeah. I think sometimes it happens. Maybe it was over 12 hours. So sometimes that happens. Please help me. Oh, wow. I was going to say, please help me get to 5 likes. You lot are absolutely on fire out there. Thank you very much. I'm coming to you, HTV. I'm coming. I know you're very patient. I'm coming. I just got to thank everyone. Thank you all. Why am I in capitals? For the. How many have I got? 8 likes. That's mad. Okay, 8 likes, and I'm working like a snail at the moment, let alone an eagle. Thank you all for the 8 likes. That's really nice of you to do that out there. And good evening. The parrot says, "I've saved you from being laying down like a lemon." It was taking a nap. It was taking a nap. It was taking a nap, or it was just a bit fed up. Maybe. I don't know. I think I must have been adjusting the curtains there, and it must have fallen down. The dog. Good evening to the dog. I hope you're doing well, Diego. The thumbnail of Rashford in a Crystal Palace shirt. Yes, because he's been linked to Crystal Palace just to upset people, just to get attention. If you know, you know. Never an attention seeker. I'm just saying. Big up to the dog. Dog is in there. Diego, good evening, says Edge TV. I wonder your comment on this news. What's happened here? Yes, you're right, Edge TV. Billionaire National Football League, of course, is looking to buy the shares. It's in talks at the moment, and there's nothing officially said. And when that comes to its fruition, it will change the structure at Crystal Palace. But waiting to hear. I tend to just wait until they just release it by the club, or I tend to also do when it's to do with proprietors or owners of football clubs. I tend to keep my ear on the ground of a source that I know of, Bloomberg's. Bloomberg's in the Financial City, and also the Financial Times. There's two journalists that do for both of those two, but I always keep my ear to the ground to see what they say, because it's normally something to do with the new club structure, ownership, new owners coming in. The City of London, Bloomberg, and also the Financial Times, no particular order. There's two journalists, one for each that I know of, not personally, but I know of them. And I keep tabs on it because they will probably break it actually before Fabrizio Romano. They're that good. So I'm waiting for them to say something. But yes, big up to HTV says one in a bill, 1 billionaire NFL owners wants to buy Crystal Palace in a mega money takeover, but controversial. Controversial. He's not controversial. He's the majority holder at Crystal Palace. He owns the majority of the shares, or not the majority. Yeah, the biggest part. It's a gentleman called John Texter. Would stay put. It's not as simple as that. If you own the majority of shares in a company, and whether you want to sell or whether you want to stay, if there is a selling point, the selling point has to be right for the seller. It's like that at Crystal Palace, and it's like that in any other business. So, and the investment return for John Texter, I would assume would have to be what he's looking for. So, if there are someone's looking to change that structure there, it has to be the right selling point for John Texter. That's the way I see it. The other thing is very important is that it's clear that's Chief Parish and the existing setup within Crystal Palace. They've created a field of how can I put this? A stability at the club to attract new investors like the one you've just mentioned that could potentially want to take the club over. So stability is good for the share value. Stability gives an ambient atmosphere to attract new investment, and sometimes, unfortunately, that also attracts takeovers, and that could happen as well. So big up HTV, yeah. But as soon as I hear it from Bloomberg or from the Financial Times, they do stuff on Ratcliffe's, they do stuff on Arsenal ownership, they do stuff on FSG, the Liverpool setup, they do stuff on Manchester City. So when I hear it from the Financial Times or the Bloomberg, that's when I'll break it. It's coming up to about, they're in injury time. It's Arsenal 3, Leicester City 0 in the WSL. Not heard about Rush. What happened? Not heard about Rush to the Ducks. At least Maybe I tell you what's been very clear. You know what? Today I seeded my tomatoes, watermelon seeds, blueberries. What else did I planted? I planted all the seeds today, and there's no sun. There's no sun. Oh my god! HTV says, I like that face. And good evening to Geordie. I hope you're doing well. Listen, I take my hat off to the Geordies out there. All the love and respect they're showing to Eddie Howe. I think you've got an excellent manager. I wish your Eddie Howe all the very best. For me, I don't want him to leave your football club, but I'm just being real. For me, pound for pound, he's the best England manager. That he should be the England manager. He's the best England manager out there, pound for pound. And so I hope your Eddie Howe. I believe he's still in hospital receiving treatment. So I hope he recovers. And is able to return to his day job, sort of thing. And I mean, no doubt that the Newcastle players, we've got them obviously tomorrow. Of course, I want my Crystal Palace to win tomorrow against Newcastle, but I mean, no doubt that all the staff, all the players at Newcastle United, and all the fans will have it in mind. because they want their Eddie Howe on their touchline, and rightly so. I've done loads of videos on your Eddie Howe at Selhurst Park, and but yeah, definitely I wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope to see him soon. It's half time in the WSL. Arsenal 3, Leicester City 0. Let me just go to your thing. Hold on a minute. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. But thank you very much, Geordie, for dropping in. That really it means a lot. Just up to you, mate. So thank you very much. Oh, ma'am, it could be a lady's name. HTV says sensational transfer may be possible if billionaires. Listen, the owners at Crystal Palace, if you look at them, if you look at their business portfolio, not just what they've invested here in the United Kingdom or in the FTSE, if you like, if you look at their investment portfolio across the world, all of the majority holder and all the minority holders at Crystal Palace, they're very, very successful businessmen. And it's just the way it is at the moment, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to sort of put rumours on it because I don't really know. There's nothing official said from, as I say, when I hear it from Bloomberg or from the Financial Times, that's when I'll start saying something about it because I know it's on its way, like literally. Jason Jimini says, good. Our Celtics are linked to your kid, Jesse Derry. Yeah, he's amazing. Jesse Derry, he's done a few substitutions for us. Good evening. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, there seems to be quite a few links between Crystal Palace and Celtic at the moment, and I hope long may it continue. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace. Good evening to Lola. I hope you're doing well. Aye. Yeah. And yeah, you got rid of the little people, and I saw that other thing you uploaded for wearing pink or something. That was funny. That was great. And also the back seat that you uploaded, that was real funny. That was brilliant. Hold on a minute, let me just put you in there. Big up to Lola. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. And yes. Okay, hold on a minute. Before I move on, I've got to update the scoreline because it is 3-0. Let me just check before I move on. I'm doing like Borussia Dortmund has just scored. They scored a penalty, and so they're 1-0 up against Barcelona, but the aggregate is 1-4 there. So Barcelona should still see that out. It's not the end of the world. So let me just change that to 1-4 there. I'm just going to go over to the one which I was going to keep an eye on it. And Aston Villa have just conceded a goal. As I was speaking there, Hakimi has scored for PSG, individual shot on goal, and Aston Villa are losing 1-0. I haven't done the lineups actually there. I've been big up, but I've got to concentrate on the chat. You guys have turned up. The least I can do is talk to you guys. Can't ignore you lot. But PSG are now 4-1 up on aggregate. I was kind of hoping that Aston Villa would get close to them. An early goal. I need the Aston Villa players to just wear themselves out. I know that sounds very salty, but we've got them in the FA Cup semi-final, so I want them. I don't want no one to get injured. Not that kind of football fan, but I just want them to be worn out. So when it comes to the FA Cup semi-final later on in the month at Wembley, they'll be all worn out, but it looks like they're going to go out. Big up to everyone in the chat. And HTV sensational transfer may be possible if billionaires but team. Yes, it could be. And that's why we could be linked to players like Marcus Rashford. He's a very good. I think there's still a player in there. HTV says Spain has never been given any chance except Newcastle match. If you sit him on the bench the whole session, you cannot expect a good performance in the match. I think there's too much pressure on the young lad. I think if they are going to play him, when is it that Manchester United play on Thursday or Wednesday? I think it's Thursday. Even if he does concede goals, the pressure should not be on him. He's too young to have that kind of pressure to hold a club like Manchester United on his shoulders. His defenders and the midfield of Manchester United need to protect that back three defenders and give the goalie protection. At the moment, they haven't been able to do that, and HTV has the ghosty side. Lola, a big up to you, Lola. Lola says, Diego, one Arsenal coach. What? Diego, one Arsenal coach showed the first it can be done by a bus. Oh, wait a minute, I've lost the whole chat. Jesus, how many chats have you got? I can't keep up with you lot. I'm coming. I've missed the chats. Oh man, I've messed up here. I've missed so many chats here. Oh, there we are. I'm back in there. Oh, I know what happened. Is I put all those links, and I was behind anyway. It's still Aston Villa 0, PSG 1 in the WSL. Arsenal winning 3-0 against Leicester City. I need them to score more goals. So Arsenal fans, please score more goals. Lovely Lola says, Diego, one Arsenal coach showed the first it can be done with bus. Getting around the corner, they're not very good. These Arsenal Arsenal North London drivers, terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't know who's the worst. Is it the Tottenham Hotspur drivers in North London or the Arsenal fans? Because moan. I'm going to get in trouble every time I do that. And then you've got, of course, the Chelsea lot, all in their Range Rovers. Yeah. Big up to Lola. Lola says, Moyes couldn't wait to get inside of that coach soaked. Yes. If it's chucking it down, they do that. But actually, talking about David Moyes and Everton, they've got a brand new top of the range coach. I mean, it looked actually more. It looked new, and it literally looked like it just came off the line. And that's why I recorded it. If you go and check Everton, the last of course Moyes is there, the manager, and he's he's got a new coach. They've got a new stadium, so we'll see what happens to them next season. They're not obviously going to go down. Big up to and then comes my link. Those are both of those two links are for More Alice. It's a great channel. It has loads of content on other Premier League clubs, and of course, if you want to know about Manchester United, if you want to get the pulse on Manchester United, please go and check out Alice Talks Football. But I've put the links in the chat for More Alice, and definitely go and check those two out. Especially if you're a content creator, go and check that out. You'll pick up loads of tips and stuff. If you know, you know. Right. Lovely Lola says, hit a like for the green bug. Oh, yes. I've got so many wildlife things to put up. I keep saying, and I'm still not doing it. I've got to put my fingers up on that. So, Lola, I've got lots of more wildlife to upload. And I need to put music, like you've put music to your uploads. So I need to go and do that the same as you. And HTV's got an angry face. Those Millwall coaches coming from the hilltop. Yeah, they were. It came from a different angle. It's when we play against Millwall and Brighton, the safety, the logistics of keeping both sets of fans sort of separated in and around Selhurst Park. They have to change how the coaches approach Selhurst Park to where they go in. That's all going to change in the future, because when they are able to build a new main stand, that may change for the players coming into Selhurst Park. Who knows? Maybe the coach will be able to drive in. Like at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Where else? Also, I think it's the Emirates and Wembley that the coaches drive into the stadiums. And the dog says, go! Yes, I just missed it. Big up to the dog. Yes, definitely, Lola. Thank you very much for your comment there. Please, smash a like for the ducklings. I'll give them a little spin in a moment. And good evening to Steve, ROC. I hope you're doing well. I I hope you're keeping well. And yeah, it's going to be eventful tonight. I'm just keeping an eye. Still PSG 1, Aston Villa 1, and Borussia Dortmund have pegged a goal back. They're still, it's just aggregate is 1, and Barcelona have got 4. But on the night, it's 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. And it's still half time in the Arsenal versus Leicester City, the WSL. I need Arsenal to score another 3 goals in the other half. I need Leicester City to lose heavily to help. And there is another goal. PSG have just scored another goal. Nuno Mendes. Wasn't Nuno Mendes linked to someone in the Premier League? Not in the January transfer window, but at the beginning of the season. I remember hearing that name. But Nuno Mendes has just scored a goal for PSG, and it looks like Aston Villa are going to be knocked out of the Champions League tonight. They're now 5-1 down on aggregate. The reason why I've put Marcus Rashford in the Crystal Palace shirt is because there was a whisper, there was a rumor that he might be linked to Crystal Palace, given what's going on behind the scenes at Crystal Palace. Perhaps a new ownership or structure going to be played out there. We'll find that out later on. But it sounds to me from the Arsenal, not the Arsenal, the Aston Villa fans, it looks like they're not going to renew or extend that loan because Marcus Rashford is on loan, as you know, from Manchester United. Whether he goes back to Manchester United, I don't know. You'll have to talk to a Manchester United fan. They'll know that situation a lot better. As an outsider looking in, I still think there's a player there. And clearly you've seen glimpses of that. I don't think he's back to his best just yet. But Unai Emery brought him in the January transfer window with Asensio and others, and to try and get to the latter stages and possibly win the Champions League, but they haven't. So if they're going to get knocked out tonight. I can't see them getting 4 goals now back over PSG in the last. Well, I don't know. It's still early doors, but it's 30 minutes played. But it's a bit of an ask, I would have thought. And they are playing at Villa Park, but that's going to be a tough one there. But who knows? They do like to finish strong, Aston Villa, and we'll have to wait and see there. Big up to Steve. And Lola says that Everton fans was a nice fella with a chatty with a load of Arthur Wade's. Oh yeah, yeah. It's good to talk. You'll be surprised how many fans from not just from Everton, but you see them and you get talking, and sometimes I have to remind myself that I'm there recording the players to upload the thing. So I've got to be careful what you say, because what you say off camera is one thing, and the point is to record the players. And then sometimes you get talking, and sometimes you get flirty. You get talking about all sorts of things, and sometimes there's banter, there's all sorts of things. It's brilliant. Steve Varra says they're PSG 1 up now. They're 2-0 up. Big up to Steve. And sending love to Tina and Sarah the Sheep. I've got, you know what, today while I was doing the new thumbnail, I came across some more videos of Tina and Sarah. So I've got to put them up. And yeah, so I've got to put them up. And hold on a minute, Lola. You've changed your how do I go? Oh my days, it nearly took you off. Big up to you, Lola. Lola's you look absolutely splendid there, Lola. Absolutely lovely smile there. And oh my god, it's not letting me do this. Why don't I? It won't let me do that. So what I'll do is I'm gonna share channel, copy. There we go. Oh no, hold on a minute. That's not the one I want to do. How do I do this? Copy. I think I've done it. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace. Right. In the chat, I'm just putting Lola's channel. Please go and please sub uh, link above. Oh, I can't spell today. What's wrong with me? Please sub to Lola and check out the content creation that Lola does. It's absolutely brilliant. And so I'm just I put please sub. I'm supposed to put please sub to Lola channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. Steve RC says, hold on a minute, before I go into your comments, Steve, let me just check that the scores are what they are, because otherwise I'll have to. It's still Aston Villa 0, PSG 2, and Borussia Dortmund are still leading 1-0, but Barcelona are 4-1 up on aggregate, and the second half has kicked off in the WSL. I'm just going to quickly check if there's any changes on lineup. Yes, there has been for Arsenal. Maanum, one of their sisters, because she was on a yellow card, she's been substituted at halftime, and Pelova has come on for her. No subs from Leicester City. They've got they've got options on the bench, but Amande Mikel has limited options in respect to the squad in there that Arsenal have. And there's some big names in the Arsenal squad that are not playing today. Please hit a like and subscribe. But that's still 3-0. Let me just check that the title is playing the correct score lines. I know it's Aston Villa, PSG 2 now. So let's just change that. Right, quickly, let's get into the chat. Steve, big up to you, Steve. Steve says, Kairat playing Achuru. I probably butchered that name. But Steve says, Kairat playing Achuru tomorrow at 3 p.m. in the league. Looking forward to Kairat's victory. Good luck to your team there, Steve, because I know you back that team. And you know about the players and whatnot there. So good luck to your team there. Victory to the team. We play tomorrow. We only just beat them 4-1 away. Oh, you mean you only just beat someone 4-1 away? I mean, 4-1 is quite a convincing scoreline, if I may say so. But big up to Steve. Yeah, hope you enjoy it. I hope your team wins tomorrow, man. Lovely Lola says, hello to the parrot and to the dog, the tiny and the dinosaur. You know what? Let's give them a little spin. It was half time. Hold on, because it's not plugged in. If you're new to the channel, please. Oh, why is that falling down? Oh, yeah, they're okay. They get them to enjoy themselves. Yes, big up to lovely Lola reminding me about that. So they're having a little spin, and love the lovely ducky, 2 iconic. Yes, they're there. They're enjoying themselves. Yeah, those two are right. It was the parrot earlier on that fell over. I've no idea what happened there earlier on. Come on, Arsenal fans. I need you to score more goals against Leicester City in the WSL. Can we have another 3 goals, please? Don't let me down, Arsenal fans. But yes, they're happy, the 2 ducklings. HTV says, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, Juventus are determined to prove Conscious wrong by pulling off a blockbuster suit for Osimhen. You know what? Osimhen seems to be linked to nearly next to everything. And I think in the end he's just going to go to Saudi Arabia. He's going to go where the money is. I just think that if you're a football club and you want, I think it brings goals, isn't it? I don't understand why Chelsea didn't sign him, not last season, but the season before. Had they done that, as I said before, I could probably sound like a scratch record, like like if I was on there. Arsenal, not Arsenal, Chelsea would have been, well, actually, definitely Arsenal as well. But definitely, if Chelsea had signed Osimhen, not last season, but the season before, they would have been in the Champions League already, well established. There would have been an Aston Villa situation, like literally. Don't get it. Don't understand why the Chelsea fans didn't make that happen. I'm sure they don't buy the player, but if you know what I mean. Chelsea, a long time admirers, but they're no longer in the market for a player or some starter. I disagree with that. Um, they just have a different way of getting players in. So we'll have to wait and see why Manchester United die in a dire spot. I don't think Manchester United are in the market for Osimhen. I don't think they could. They're not there yet. Maybe the season after for a player like that. At the moment, they're having a rebuild, and they're having a rebuild on the pitch and off the pitch. They're trying to sort things out as well, so they're not there for that. But I could be wrong. Big up to Jason there. I missed your comment there. According to the betting odds, Leicester City women's teams cannot. Whoa. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that you don't see that they will score. Arsenal is a very difficult side to score against, especially at the Emirates. They have, I mean, Leicester City have got internationals as well, but the squad in there for Arsenal is beyond the net spend that Leicester City can imagine. And Leicester City, actually, they've done quite well this season because at the beginning, they had major injury situations there. But they've pulled it. They've got up. They've got up. We've got to play them. The next Crystal Palace women's game is against Chelsea. A week on Wednesday, not tomorrow, but a week from Wednesday. And then after that, we've got Leicester City at home. Crystal Palace women. Good luck to Leif Semerud, the Crystal Palace manager. Can't hear you. You can now. Yeah, there's things playing up. I hope you can hear me. Now, oh Lord, don't tell me I got problems. I think you know what? I think a lot of YouTube content creators have been having problems with sounds. I don't know, maybe I don't know what's going on. But thank you for that. Let me just make sure nothing else is running in the background. Okay, that's good. I just hope there's nothing else running in the background. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And there's Jason Jamani. There's no fit for Rashi at United, pal. No, the same. Yeah, I think so. I think yeah, I agree with you. For some reason, they won't. But do you know what? Maybe Rashford, there might be a way for him to go back there. But Sancho, I don't think so. But who knows? Who knows? It's the salaries that they're on. They're such big salaries. How they got that link to Crystal Palace, I'll never know, but it is what it is. But there's a lot of structural changes could happen in the foreseeable future at Crystal Palace with the structure of their ownership of the club. But as I say, I'm waiting to hear it from Bloomsburg, all the Financial Times, from some of their journalists up there, from their people. Once I hear it from there, I'll relay it out. But at the moment, there's nothing from them, so there's nothing to say really. It's just whispers. It's 5-2 Villa now. Oh, have they scored? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, you're right. Damn, I missed it. Tillemans. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Tillemans have just scored one, so it's 5-2 on aggregate in favour, of course, of PSG. If they can make another one before half time, they've got about 3 or 4 minutes still of normal time Thank you, Damo1168. They could I know Villa can finish a second half strong. They've done it to us loads of times, but they shouldn't have conceded that early goal. I mean, yeah. I just got a feeling that PSG they're turning into a different animal. Past the group stage. They finish nowhere near Liverpool, and look how well they're doing. So, but yeah, thank you, Damo. Let me just put you out there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You know what? I don't even know if I subscribed to you. I'm sure I have. Let me just check. I haven't. Can't believe I haven't subscribed to you. That's mad. Thank you, Damo. It was 1-0 PSG at the time. Do you know what? I need a drink. But it was 1-0 at the time when I put the comment. Now it's 2-1. We're a bit behind in the chat. Yeah, I've been behind, but big up to you lot in the chat. It gives me good practice of how to engage with the chat and watch the match. I'm kind of watching two matches at the same time. The PSG one away at Aston Villa Park, and the WSL. I need Arsenal fans to score more goals against Leicester City, please. Please. Can we get some more goals there? Big up to everyone in the chat. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And I've just put the link just above Steve's comment of Lola's channel. Please go and subscribe to Lola's channel. I'm just going to pour a drink because I'm getting really thirsty now. This first half is like bust through. I didn't get around to doing my predictions. I didn't go live yesterday, people, because I was just so busy yesterday and I was absolutely out of it. But right, here we go. Right, cheers to everyone out there. Hope you're all good out there. Don't forget to drink and to like as you watch your football. Cheers to everybody out there. Right, it's Aston Villa. Let's have a look at this. Oh, God. What's it doing now? Right, I'm just doing that again now. Right, I don't know what's going on there, but big up to Steve. Says you were meant to be. You were behind the chat reading them, but Barcelona PSG going through. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Barcelona and PSG are going through. But you know what? Don't discount Unai Emery. He's kind of like an old fox. He knows European competitions, and if he can smell a little dip in form at the start of the second half, and Villa do like to finish half strong. As a Crystal Palace fan, I've had a load of medicine. I've had to take a lot of medicine because when Aston Villa just suddenly scored like 2 goals in the last 5 minutes of normal time and an injury time. If you're a Palace fan, you know what I'm talking about. But I suppose playing against Palace is one thing, playing against PSG is another in the quarterfinals of a Champions League. I'm not going to say that I can relate to being in the quarterfinals of a Champions League because I can't. But with that said, don't underestimate Aston Villa and Unai Emery. Of course, as a Crystal Palace fan, I need to say he's playing clearly Rashford a bit sometimes on the left and a bit central. I'm surprised that he hasn't started with Marco Asensio against PSG, not for the first time, but the second time now against PSG. I bet you any money that when he plays against Palace, he's going to start Marco Asensio. And look, he's got Ollie Watkins on the bench and Marco Asensio. And to me, Well, I'm not going to say I know better than Unai Emery, but I think he's trying to save them to play them against us in the semi-finals. Of course, in the FA Cup at Wembley. Good evening to Paul Brady. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, big up to thank you, Paul Brady. I appreciate it. Thank you for getting me to 10 likes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Replaced pin message. Thank you very much, Paul. I hope you're doing well. And I see some of your players at Liverpool. They've signed this Mo Salah, somebody else. I can't remember the other name. So you're getting a few players now sign up. We've just signed. It's been confirmed. Will Hughes, and also I think that was announced today, and also Daniel Munoz a few days ago. So anyone out there who wanted to get them, they can't. All right, because they're staying at Palace. So stop looking at our players. Well, you can window shop, but you can't purchase anything. I just don't want none of my players to leave, but it's just the way I am. I know that's not the reality of things. Steve RC says Bournemouth win 1-0 yesterday. Do you know what? I didn't watch that one. I was so tired yesterday. I couldn't do it. And I think you finished 1-0, wasn't it? Yeah, you're saying 1-0 yesterday, and you went for a 1-1, but home final work in a long time. And right, so be good stream. Win USC. Who's not what? Be good to see a new team win the UCL who's not won it. Well, I thought that the new structure was to allow Real Madrid to be able to face different opponents, but it looks like they're going to come short because it looks like Arsenal got the advantage at the moment. Hold on a minute. I've got the WSL go on, and right, let me go back to it. It's half time, isn't it? At the Aston Villa versus PSG. What time when on the Villa game? Hold on a minute. I don't understand. Paul Brady says McAllister could be off. What? McAllister could be off to Real is a large rumor. No, yeah, Paul, I saw a comment by his father, and that's the kind of comment that should have come from the sort of the camp of Trent Alexander-Arnold at your Liverpool. None of this sort of this sort of thing. I saw a comment from Alexis McAllister, clearly saying to the media, his son is got things to win. He's happy where he is, and it would be nice if McAllister's agent could come out and sort of, I suppose, clarify the matter. But this is the thing: when clubs like Real Madrid come calling, it's upsetting everything, and they know that you're not in the competition, and I would say before any player goes to Real Madrid, find out who your manager is going to be there next season because they might not play you. You might be on a bench. So, but and I just know that the fallout from that, literally, if Trent Alexander-Arnold does land at Real Madrid and then McAllister gets nicked there and he ends up there as well, I know they're all going to blame Trent Alexander-Arnold for this. It's all going to land on Trent Alexander-Arnold's doormat, like literally. And who does he replace him with? Kevin De Bruyne? Just saying. I'm just saying. I've heard of Kevin De Bruyne being linked to Liverpool. I've heard whispers. I don't know how Liverpool fans feel with that. It's still half time. Aston Villa 1, PSG 1. It's half time there, and it's half time in the other one. Borussia Dortmund are winning 1-0 against Barcelona. And, oh, yes, Arsenal scored another one. There you go. I need 2 more goals. I need 6-0, 8-0 against Leicester City, please, Arsenal fans. Beth Mead, she's absolutely a goal machine, Beth Mead. She's assisted a couple of goals already. No, 1 goal only. But Beth Mead has scored on 62 minutes there. Well done, Beth Mead and the Arsenal fans. Can I please have 2 more goals? I need the Leicester City team to go in minus goal difference there a lot more, please. Real Madrid was not impressed in the league. What? Real Madrid was not impressive in the league, finishing top 8. PSG, what a game! Yeah, it was a game. I think I just don't. Look, I'm sure he's a good coach and a good manager, Arnold Slot. But at the beginning of the season, I was looking at his background and I was thinking, this man hasn't been tested to take over Liverpool. And I mean, they were top of the Premier League and top of the Champions League in the group stages. So you can't take that away from him, I suppose, as an outsider looking into that. But when difficulty comes about, Trent Alexander-Arnold getting linked to Real Madrid, that kind of took off a few bolts off the wheel. Leicester City have just scored a goal. Arsenal fans, how can you? What's going on there? How can Arsenal let Leicester City score a goal? I need Leicester City to have. That's not good. Big up to the Real have offered Glutler to Liverpool as a mate with. This going on. All I know is when Real Madrid and those clubs come at you, when they come calling, it's hard of it. So I'll tell you something, Liverpool fans. I would have thought that if you lose out of the 2 players to Real Madrid, which is Trent Alexander-Arnold or Alexis McAllister, if you lose Trent Alexander-Arnold, I don't think that's the end of the world. But if you lose McAllister, replacing him is not going to be cheap and it's not going to be easy. Don't even think about coming in for Jefferson Lerma because he's our best number 8. So don't even think about it, Liverpool fans. You already tried a little nibble for Mark Gahey. But I'll tell you what, if McAllister does land at Real Madrid, they're not going to blame McAllister for jumping ship. The Liverpool fans, I can just see it, they're going to blame Trent Alexander-Arnold for starting that domino effect. I bet you any money. There's a lot of Liverpool fans out there that are not happy with Trent Alexander-Arnold. And as an outsider, I can see it, I can sense it. Yeah, HTV, I just noticed Leicester City's just scored. And I need them to finish on a minus goal difference as worse as possible for them. They're a good side, Leicester City. Make no mistake about it. And with the squad that they've got, their manager, Mikel, Amanda Mikel, they're doing a great job there. But I need them to lose. He's made a few substitutions. Good evening to Elu Man. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for dropping in, Elu Manu. Play spin message. Nice to see you there, and nice to see you in the other place as well. Play spin message. I hope you're doing well, Elu Manu. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Maybe this is the reason why the thing's just running slow. Let me just make sure that's okay. Not many managers have come to the Premier League and won it on the first time season. So hats off to Slot for doing it. Yeah, but in the history of the Premier League, not a manager has inherited a squad like he has. Top European managers. Oh yes, Arsenal just scored another one. It's 5-1. So come on, Arsenal fans, can you please score another 5 goals? I'm just bad. I'm really bad on the Leicester City fans in the WSL, but I don't care. I need them to just. So now it's gone to a -4 goal difference there. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace there. Arsenal, Pelova, the substitute that's just come on, I believe, for Arsenal at half time, I think it was. She scored, and Little assisting her there. Oh no, it wasn't Little. No, but it was Pelova that scored that. Come on, Arsenal fans! I need you to score 3 more goals. I want to see 8-1 at the end of full time there in the WSL. Arsenal versus Leicester City. So Arsenal fans, please don't let me down. All right, if you know, you know. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Thanks for watching. And Paul Brad is saying, yeah, Jesse, everyone liked it. Everyone is liking to everyone these days. No, look, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. A manager with inheritance. I've actually know them. Their starting lineup in my mind, because he inherited a very good squad players from Jurgen Klopp. McAllister. Who else did he have? Gravenberch there in the pivot with Slobberschlag just tucked in front. On the left, Luis Diaz, Mo Salah on the right, Diogo Jota up top. Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahim, Robertson on the left, Trent Alexander-Arnold as a right back, Alisson Becker in goal for Liverpool. It's like literally, it's a balance. It was good enough to get to the final of the FA Cup. It should have been good enough for Jurgen Klopp. For Arnold Slot to get that Liverpool side, surely, to where Aston Villa is right now in the latter stages of the Champions League. Yes, they did well at the beginning, top of the league, and that's probably what's going to win in the Premier League, of course. But he was brought there to win the Champions League. And now, let's see how Liverpool do next season if McAllister is no longer there and he goes over to Real Madrid, because we all know that what's the lad's name, and he's now a co-owner of Swansea City. Modric, right? So listen, I'd like to see who Liverpool fans they want to replace Alexis McAllister. And I tell you something, the moment that he leaves to go to Real Madrid, they're going to blame Trent Alexander-Arnold. I can just see it on YouTube. It's 75 minutes coming up, and it's Arsenal 5, Leicester City 1 in the WSL. I need 3 more goals, Arsenal fans, please. 3 more goals. Don't let me down. It's still, it is half-time at Borussia Dortmund versus Barcelona. They're leading 1-0, but they are 1-4 down on aggregate against Barcelona. And it's still half-time. At the moment, Aston Villa 1, PSG 2, but the aggregate is 2-5. First 10-15 minutes, crucial for Aston Villa. Don't start like how you started the first half against PSG. How can you concede in the first 15 minutes? if you have any chance to get him back. But then what do I know? I've never been in the Champions League, so there you go. It is what it is. Right. Yes, Paul, keep it up. And then why HTV says Arsenal 5. Yes, thank you, HTV. Thank you very much for popping that, definitely. And then I'm sure Chelsea and Manchester United have both bought the league when they were both first seasons. I get the point about when they buy the season, but Jurgen Klopp didn't go out there and buy excessively, how I see it, in comparison to Chelsea and Man City. It's buying smartly, and that's what I think Jurgen Klopp did from the moment that he set foot into Liverpool back in the day. I call it, he brought in like a little cut diamond, rough diamond, and he didn't shave too many bits of it, but just left the areas and let them all develop themselves. And under Jurgen Klopp, they won the Champions League. We all think McAllister is absolutely pivotal to the team. Hope he stays. Yeah, Paul Brady, I'll tell you something. It could have been a tactic by Real Madrid. And as I said it again, if he does land at Real Madrid, you've got two problems. The Liverpool fan base are going to point to Trent Alexander-Arnold for opening that kind of worm, that contact. And two, how do you replace him? You can replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, but Alex McAllister, boy. I don't know. You'd have to talk to Liverpool fans. They'll know probably. I'm going to defend Liverpool here. Slot, as far as I know, Slot has only bought. No, listen, I respect your point. Chiesa will not walk into the squad at Crystal Palace. He will not walk into the starting 11. He will not walk into our starting 11. He will not walk onto the bench. He's not even a squad player at Crystal Palace. He will never get into the squad as a squad player at Crystal Palace. Liverpool are just a good team. Slot followed it with his tactics. Well, his tactics meant that he's lost to Plymouth Argyle. What that tells you is that his tactics means that if he cannot field his best team, tactically, he does not know how to beat a team like Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth Argyle were, and they're still bottom of the championship. Liverpool can't beat Plymouth Argyle? Come on. Wake up, smell the coffee. The lad has not been tested in the transfer market. He's good. He should. No. I'm not even sure Klopp would have won the league this year, honestly. I think he would have won. Well, I said it 2 seasons ago that he'll get another Champions League, but then he kind of just 3 seasons ago he got a real bad injury to McAllister and all other players, and but then City were they didn't get any injuries. They won 4 on the bounce, didn't they? It's just Arsenal. Arsenal just basically they just want to concentrate on finishing top 3 or 4, and they don't really care about. I'm sure they do care about winning, but they just all their interest. Second half has started. Aston Villa 1, PSG 2. No goals conceded by Aston Villa in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Celino got beat. Sorry, by Orient. Yeah, it was that. Thank you very much, Steve, for the 12 likes. Wow, you look amazing. Please hit a like. The thing is, there's a lot of things. As I said before, the moment teams start to drop out of the Champions League, if Real Madrid get knocked out by Arsenal tomorrow, if I were a Liverpool fan, I expect that they're going to be annoyed for two reasons. The way Trent Alexander-Arnold dealt with that link to it by himself, not once, but twice, not three times, to Real Madrid. Did that off-road, did that have an effect on the changing room It's funny, it's strange, it's not funny actually, but it's very poignant that the moment that Real Madrid came in for Trent Alexander-Arnold the first time, and it was made public, Liverpool's form started to drop. The way they should have handled that is very simple. The player, the agent, and the club at Liverpool should have said, together, the three of them should have said, he's not going anywhere. We're in the Champions League. We'll talk to you after our Champions League season is done. But none of them did that. And that's on Trent Alexander-Arnold. As an outsider looking in, the moment he was linked, he should have said, I'm here to stay at Liverpool. Play the game. Like McAllister's father has just recently said, with his son linked to Real Madrid, he says, no, my son is playing for Liverpool. He respects the club. He has things to win at Liverpool. He's happy at the city of playing for Liverpool. That's the thing you do. You didn't hear that from the Trent Alexander-Arnold side, not as an outsider looking in. I didn't hear that. Perhaps he did say that. I don't know. I hope that kind of makes sense. So we're going to wait and see. But that's going to have an effect. When big players or players leave clubs like Liverpool, it looks like Kevin De Bruyne will be leaving that position in there. They're going to come, Adam Woolton, they're going to come in for other players. So as a Palace fan, I'm a little bit worried that when players of key positions of Liverpool, I know Manchester United are not up there in the top four, but when they lose players, they're going to come shopping, and I just don't want my players to go anywhere. But maybe that's a bit selfish. Then it is what it is. Borussia Dortmund has just scored a second goal. Borussia Dortmund has just scored a second goal, and it's a penalty, and it's 2-0 on the night. Barcelona are winning 4-2. Now, if they get another one, oh my days, could we see Barcelona being knocked out? That's another football club. If they don't get past Borussia Dortmund tonight, I'm sure they will, but if they don't, there's going to be a fallout there. In their transfer, probably the manager will go before midnight. That's how they go. They don't mess about. I've got the wrong scoreline there. Aston Villa 1, PSG 2, and let me just quickly go and check. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And thank you very much for the 12 likes, everyone. It's still... Oh, what was that? It's horrible. This is what I don't understand, because what happens between Real Madrid fans and Liverpool fans, I'll never understand it. My perception of it is that the Liverpool fans feel two things when it comes to Real Madrid. Literally, Liverpool should have had at least 2 more Champions League trophies in the trophy cabinet. That's point number 1, if not 3, in Liverpool fans versus Real Madrid fans. So that's very poignant. And I don't know what that feels like, because my Crystal Palace has never been in the Champions League final, let alone potentially losing twice to the same people. Anyway, so that's one. But the second thing is, I'm an outsider looking into it. I can't believe for 1 second that how the Liverpool fans have learned and lived with Trent Alexander-Arnold at Liverpool, how they've shielded him from when he's been criticised before by Manchester United fans, by Everton fans. They've always shielded Trent Alexander-Arnold. And now for him, now to be linked to Real Madrid at a point in the season The moment that he was linked to Real Madrid, himself, his agent, and the club should have stood together, shoulder by shoulder, and said to Real Madrid, he's not going anywhere. Come and talk to us at the end of the season. He's not going anywhere. But we didn't hear that. I'll say no more. Yeah, big up to Steve. Yeah, they scored. Paul Brady's saying, yeah, I just, or maybe I didn't hear it, because it could be that maybe Trent at the beginning, he did say something, but I certainly didn't see it as an outsider looking in. And it just doesn't smell right. It kind of smells a bit like when Maanum and Michael Owen left Liverpool back in the day. As an outsider looking into it, it just doesn't look right. But I just don't understand how a Liverpool player could think for 1 second that he can go as a Scouser to La Real Madrid and think that the Real Madrid fans, los Galácticos, los Blancos, are going to accept him like one of them. It's not going to happen. It's going to be like a Gareth Bale situation. It's not going to happen. Not in a million years. Why pick that club? Go to Barcelona, go somewhere else, but not Real Madrid. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But that's going to have a domino effect. They lose Trent Alexander-Arnold, and if they lose McAllister, Trent Alexander-Arnold could be replaced, but McAllister, no. And then I'm thinking, shoot, Liverpool already having a little nibble at Mark Gahey. Adam Walton. Oh my God, don't even get me thinking about it. My head's starting to hurt now. Don't even get me going there. We'll have to wait and see. You can bet your dollar the moment if Real Madrid get knocked out by Arsenal tomorrow, it's still in the WSL. Arsenal 5, Leicester City 1. Literally, the transfer window has started already. The moment Real Madrid gets knocked out of the Champions League tomorrow, if that's what happens, two things is going to happen. They're going to go after Xabi Alonso from Bayern Leverkusen, number one, and that's going to open up. They're going to be wanting a manager like RB Leipzig, Jurgen Klopp, still going to be making all that noise, trying to get Oliver Glasner, Bayern Leverkusen. If they lose Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid, because we all know that Ancelotti is going to be the next manager of Brazil, because the World Cup is around the corner, hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico next year. He's not going to turn that down. It's really a foregone conclusion. I know that he may want to stay there to see it out to win the Spanish La Liga, but it's done. He's done there. He has got nothing to prove there, Ancelotti, there at Real Madrid no more. So there's a domino. The moment Real Madrid get knocked out of the Champions League, it's going to have a domino effect. Managements, movements around Europe, different clubs, and in players. Liverpool's going to get affected, and my club's going to get affected at Crystal Palace, because Bayern Leverkusen losing Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid is going to open a big hole there. Number one, they're going to want to go after Oliver Glasner. And Tottenham Hotspur fans, do me a favour. This link about Oliver Glasner to replace Ange Postecoglou is for the birds. Everyone knows that the majority of the Tottenham Hotspur fans, and including Daniel Levy, is Mauricio Pochettino. With 2 gate receipts from 2 matches at Tottenham Hotspur, they can easily buy out Mauricio Pochettino, who has recently lost to Panama and Canada. I did the watch along for both of them. Mauricio Pochettino does not have the confidence of the coaches and the players at the moment managing the United States, and they are co-hosting the World Cup next season. They lost to Panama and Canada on home soil at the Sophie Stadium in California. You don't lose to those 2 sides if you are the manager of the United States. You just don't do that, and he's done that. He's going to be the Tottenham Hotspur manager within 2 months, within a month. Easily. Big up to everyone. Please hit like and subscribe. There was Jason Chimano at 3 now. There you go. There's a goal there. There's a goal. I went off track there. There you go. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about Aston Villa and PSG? And there's Konska there. He scored and now. It's 3-2. It's 5-4. I told you that Aston Villa finished the second half. As a Crystal Palace fan, I know what they do at the end of a match and in injury time. That's a. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Big up to everyone in the chat. Alex Lisa says 3-2 to Villa. Let's concentrate on this one. Jesse Chimis, John McGinn. What a goal. Exactly. 3-2, 55. 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes. Bish, bash, bosh. And they're back in their time. PSG are about to get knocked out. This is what Liverpool, Arnold Slot is not able to do. Unai Emery, had he been the manager of Liverpool, Liverpool will be there right now where Aston Villa is. I mean, no mistake about saying that. With this Villa comeback shows Arsenal can't think about Madrid is over because it's not. Exactly, Steve. The managers is important. The experience that Unai Emery has in European football, in this competition, he was brought to Aston Villa for this point. What they might be ruined is that the Aston Villa fans is how they conceded a goal in injury time in the first leg in the Champions League. As a Crystal Palace fan, I need the Aston Villa players. I don't want no one to get fatally injured. Of course, no. I'm not that sort of a football fan, as I've said before. But I would like the Aston Villa fans and the Aston Villa players to be absolutely worn out. Ideally, I need them to go through. I need Aston Villa to go through because I want them focused on the Champions League. So when it comes to the FA Cup tie at the end of towards the end of this month at Wembley against Crystal Palace, Aston Villa will be thinking, do you know what? Next year will be next year. I'll go for the FA Cup next year. So ideally, I need Aston Villa to go through. If you know, you know. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Thank you very much for the 12 likes, everybody there. Right, let's get back into the match because I've actually lost it there. A bit of a headache. This is going to be interesting now. Oh, wait a minute. The women's match, but that should be over now. In the WSL, quickly, let me just check that. Barcelona just scored a goal. They're in injury time in the WSL is 5-1. So let's change that. It is that. Aston Villa are now... What was it? I forgot what it is. It's 3-2 now. If you're new to the channel, conceding 2 goals today, they just made it so difficult for themselves. They just need one more. And it's game on. I think they're going to do it. I think it might be that could go into. I think this could go to penalty shootout today. I think it could. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego Sipa. I wish I'd done the predictions. Here we go. I can see the I'm on 63 minutes, coming up to 64. So I'm about 2 minutes behind. I'm watching it on DAZN. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And they have brought on, I think what Unai Emery's B plan is obviously, I mean, he's got options on the bench. He's still got Ollie Watkins on the bench. Rashford assisted there. Unai Emery has found a way to get Marcus Rashford to fit in a new squad. Oh, 1 minute. Oh no, here we go. It's PSG now on the attack. Oh, Dembele. Oh, that's a good save there by Martinez. We need another goal. Marco Sanchez coming on. But still no Ollie Watkins. McGinn is coming off because obviously he's on the yellow card. Scottish internationals coming off. And McGinn and Onana is being substituted off. That's not Onana from Manchester United. Imagine the scenes. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Are we going to see penalty shootout? I think this is going to go to penalty shootouts. I don't know what you lot think. I'm not really hungry, but I've started to get the nibbles now. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Going to quickly just check. It has finished in the WSL. It has finished in the WSL 5-1. So now I can change the score there quickly. Villa beating top teams at home, including Bayern Munich. Exactly. Don't underestimate. This is what I'm talking about, Liverpool fans out there. I'm not even being sarcastic or taking the liberty or being funny about it. Unai Emery in European football is on a different stratosphere compared to Arne Slot. And there's your answer. Arsenal fans, why did you let go of Unai Emery? I don't understand that. It was his squad that won your last trophy. I don't understand that. They had a good manager. I'm on 67 minutes, 44, 45. Aggregate is 4-5 to PSG. Why did they concede that 11-minute goal? You could say the same thing about Rangers. Shift from league differently. Yeah, absolutely, Jason. It's mad how it happens sometimes. I suppose what happens is, Jason, it's about the money. The inward revenue that can happen when a team like Aston Villa and Rangers participate in the Champions League is so important. Right. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It is Aston Villa 3-2. They're still Barcelona just losing one goal. Oh, hello. Oh, no, that's a free kick there. 3-2. And then I'm going to put on here AGG4-5. And go on! Oh, he's got to score! Oh, he has to score there. He has to score there on 69 minutes. Asensio, he has to score. It was 1-on-1 with the keeper there. Oh, he was bought in January to do that. Look at that. He's onside. He had a deflection there. Oh, Asensio's got a score there. Maybe he's a little bit cold off the bench. That's good goalkeeping. He left his right leg. He has to score that. He has to score that. The lad has to score that. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Mm, mm, mm. AGG. Oh, Rashford! Oh, my days, another one! Another chance there. Oh, my days, there should be... Aston Villa should have scored 2 goals there. Marcus Rashford with a free kick there. Oh, my days. That's a free header. He has to get... Oh, Aston Villa. I hope they miss those opportunities like that against us in the FA Cup. Unai Emery's losing his shit. Huh. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. I've updated their thing. Big up to everyone in the chat. Aston Villa 3, PSG 2. Having a little nibble on Pepperami here. Big up to everyone in the chat. And when you say Barca scored, you meant women's. I thought the Cinemas need 1 goal. Yes. Sadly, I see that PSG win in normal time. Could be, Jason, but I think this is going to penalties. I think this is going to another. Aston Villa know how to score goals in the last 5 minutes or in injury time. Believe me, as a Palace fan, they've done it. But this season, Crystal Palace have done numbers on them. But this is the Champions League. This is a different ball game. Jason, you could say the same thing about Rangers. Oh, I've done that. Big up to you. Yeah, you're right. All right, Lola, good evening. I hope you're doing good. I'm going to pin your stuff there. I can't believe I just said that. But you know what I mean. Lola says, smash it a like because the Crystal Palace parrot didn't go to St. Helens. That's right. There's the Crystal Palace. There's the parrot. Oh, the referee. The referee's gone down injured. The referee's just elbowed the PSG player in the face. I reckon the referee should get a yellow card or a red card. The referee is giving himself a yellow card. Oh, no! There's still more than 15 minutes to play in this match. And Ollie Watkins is going to come on. Now, what is Unai Emery going to do? Is he going to bring Rashford off? And bring Ollie Watkins on? Or will he take Rodgers off? And then bring on... I think that's what he's going to do. Big up to Jesus. St. Helens Parrot is loyal. Villa as a poor first half, much better than the second. Yeah, they are playing much better, Steve, in the second half. Absolutely. Right. I'm going to go in with Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace. What a thrilling end to this second leg. Aston Villa 3, PSG 2. Looks like Barcelona will be fine on the other side. And Aston Villa just need one more goal to bring it all square. And I've got some Greek yogurt, organic yogurt here on the go. If you know, you know. And a little custard pie, a little raspberry tart. Here's a double substitution by Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins coming on. Yeah, Marcus Rashford has been substituted. Maybe they're going to save him so they can sell him on to Crystal Palace. I don't know. Aston Villa 3, PSG 2. This is the last roll of the dice now with 15 minutes to go. Textbook. Unai Emery, European, having a plan B, a plan A, plan B, plan C, because that's his second double substitution in the second half. But here comes PSG. He's won a midfield battle there. Konsa. Oh, he's going in with the left foot. He's crossing. And Martinez has to save. Martinez is not getting any protection there. Dembele there, absolutely cooking. Dembele there, cooking. The Aston Villa right back. Oh, that's good defending there. I think Martinez there, the Aston Villa keeper, he had that covered. Quite frankly, Luis Enrique, the PSG manager, must be thinking to himself, they're lucky that it's still 3-2. Because in the last 5 or 10 minutes, Aston Villa could have had easily not one more goal, 2 more goals. Free header, no one making contact. And then Asensio, 1-on-1 against Donnarumma, the PSG keeper. Maybe also because maybe Asensio just was a little bit cold coming off the bench. I don't know. But you would put money on him scoring that. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. Now it's PSG on the right-hand side. It's cutting it. Dembele. Oh, but it's gone well over. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. Please make sure the dinosaurs keep holding the dinosaur. Big up to you, Lolo. I hope the 3 of your foxes are doing well. And also, I hope that your Pinkerbell is also having a wonderful evening. Apparently it's going to get cold in the next few days, Lola. So make sure you wrap up well, Pinkerbell, your little dog. So I know the type of dog that you've got there, the skin on that type of dog breed is very thin. So put a little coat on Pinkerbell. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. Rogers. Oh, nearly. Oh. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C Palace if you're new. No, he's doing fine. The Saturn, the dinosaur, is keeping an eye on the is holding on to the cow, and he's keeping an eye on the score. Unai Emery has made. Oh, there's a player down injured there. Krakastavia, who got chopped up there, but I think he's all right. I think there's one more goal. Clearly, if PSG get it, they'll be safe. But I think this is going to penalties. This is going to penalties. Aston Villa are going to score an equaliser in a minute. Not an equaliser, a fourth goal here. Here we go. Aston Villa. Oh, he nearly fed the ball through. Oh, he nearly fed the ball through. See, PSG on the transition from defence to attack, they like to run into the space, into the opposition half. But that's a good tackle. Oh, how is that a foul? He won the ball. He won the ball. Tillemans won the ball. Tillemans is saying to the referee, I reckon the referee feels sorry because earlier on he elbowed one of the PSG players. Excuse me, sorry. Did he win the ball? And let me just have a look at it again. Oh, I thought he won the ball. Oh, man. That's taking the complete momentum away from going in with the pink waivers. Big up to Lola in the chat. And what did you say? Pinkerbell can wrap up between your curtains. I like that. You have a way with word, Lola. Yes, it'd be fine. It'd be fine. Oh, my days. Replace the pin message. Tomorrow I'm going to have to wear the curtains, as you call them, because Crystal Palace are away at St James's Park against Newcastle. So, yeah, if it's cold tomorrow, if you lend me your Pinkerbell, I will put Pinkerbell inside the curtains and I'll show it. Dear. I feel sorry for Pinkerbell. Being wrapped up in my Crystal Palace curtain. Monday, the Tuna Army. No, we've got them tomorrow. Hakimi. Oh, PSG. Hakimi nearly scored there. Hakimi nearly scored there on 82 minutes. Is that a corner or is that? Look at that ball out on the right hand side, getting in around the back of the Aston Villa left back. Oh, good touch into the penalty area. Good defense, good goalkeeping by Martinez, hitting him in the chest. Big up to Monday, the Toon Army. How Monday means come up the here. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Unai Emery's made 4 substitutions, so I think they're entitled to 5 substitutions. I could be wrong. Only 1 substitution by PSG. Barcola was replaced by Dewey on 58 minutes. Aston Villa 3, PSG 2. This is what I wanted. I wanted the Aston Villa players and the fans to be worn out. So come the FA Cup fixture, this is an extra game that they're going to get worn out on. And ideally, I need this to go into extra time. Can you wear my creamy coat? You can wear my creamy coat. Oh. If you say so, Lola, I will. I will. Something tells me is that you say something and I'm like, yep, okay, yep. I don't think about it. What I'm trying to figure out, will your creamy coat have the scent of Coco Chanel? He's gonna go. Jean Paul perfume. Which one? Leon. Which one? What would it? What would? I'm gonna end up smelling like that, though, isn't it? Three foxes have their eye on your wafer and the raspberry top. It's gone. It's gone. The three foxes couldn't. Lola, this is an eagle. This is an eagle on the way to Wembley. Your foxes couldn't keep up with an eagle. This is an eagle with the curtains on. We're on our way to Wembley. If you know, you know. Even the foxes outside there wouldn't be able to cope. Here's Aston Villa now on the attack. 86 minutes. I'm coming up to 87 minutes, but you look probably are a little bit ahead. Oh no, here comes PSG on the right hand side. PSG only seem to be attacking on that right hand side, on the left hand side of Aston Villa, but now they move that over to the left hand side. Hitch-up. Oh, that's good defending by Aston Villa. That's what you call defending with cool heads. They've won the ball back. My new Crystal Palace perfume. You're not giving away much, are you? I can tell what personality you would be depending what perfume it would be. That's what I'm trying to get at. I think you understand that. I was fishing there to see what it could be at your end, but that's what eagles do. We've got very good eyesight, very good wingspan, big feet, good sense of smell. Substitution from Tillemans has been taken off. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Oh, here's the ball. Oh, here comes PSG. They're going to score. Oh, Martinez has just made a one-on-one save. PSG nearly scored there on 88 minutes. Oh, my days. Please keep hitting the likes. Help me get to 15 likes. Thank you for the 12 likes, everyone. Thank you all for the 12 likes. Please help the live stream get to 15 likes. I hope I haven't missed a goal now. Right, 90 minutes. Coming up to 90 minutes now. And, oh, that could have been a handball there. Oh, PSG is just shooting over the right-hand side. Oh, Luis Enrique there. Is Steve going to be correct in the chat? He went for it looked like it might end up as a, was it Steve or somebody else said could be a PSG. Look, PSG just wasting time. Do you see how PSG are wasting time in the corner? That's please hit a like and subscribe. But yeah, Paul Brady, yeah, it is. They could have, but also bad defending as well, I would say, at times. But literally, there was a time where, I mean, Aston Villa have had two golden opportunities when Asensio came on. Unai Emery is losing his head because they're wasting time. 3 minutes, only 3 minutes. They've wasted 3 minutes. These officials are not. Unai Emery is losing his head. It should be at least 5 minutes. With all the substitutions and with the referee elbowing, he hit an elbow in the face of the PSG player. He wasted like 2 minutes there. I need Aston Villa to go into extra time to wear the players down. I need the players to be worn out. So when it comes to the Wembley final, how is it only 3 minutes extra time? It should be at least 5 or 6 minutes. Not sure how they came to that. And how did they? They're going to rue that. Just conceding that injury time goal in the first leg. Marquinhos, PSG are defending with numbers, and they've got themselves a free kick there. Oh, they're going to waste a minute now. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Unai Emery is absolutely losing it. Unai Emery is absolutely losing it. That's His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, and his son. Of course, they are. He's an Aston Villa fan. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. I think it's time out now. You guys are probably ahead of me. I think it's going to be time out. I think they may have just done enough. And they've played 1 minute of extra time. It's still Aston Villa 3, PSG 2, 4-5 on aggregate to PSG. Is there going to be a last minute goal here from Aston Villa? They know how to score late. Asensio should have scored when he came on as a substitute. Cash. Oh, shoot! Get it down! Oh, Aston Villa nearly scored! Aston Villa nearly scored! Oh, my days! Aston Villa nearly scored. Please go into extra times to wear these players down. Oh, that's a goal kick. I think that's it. He has to score there, lad. He wasn't going on target anyway. But the defender, it hit him there. Is that a handball? Is that a handball? No, it hit him on the thigh. It hit him on the thigh. Oh. Unai Emery. Yeah. Full time. You're right. The PSG away fans are jumping up and down, making all this noise at Villa Park. I think looking at it, oh, damn it, I needed that to go into extra time. To just wear the players down. And now Aston Villa are now going to be focusing on the FA Cup. Oh, my head hurts. And at the same time, I've got Tottenham Hotspur fans trying to land Oliver Glasner and Ebrieze and Adam Walton. On the other hand, I've got Liverpool fans trying to land Mark Gahey, and possibly they might have a little nibble at Adam Walton if they lose McAllister to Trent Alexander-Arnold and company, Real Madrid. If you know, you know. On the other hand, I've got Manchester City and Manchester United both buying to try and get Adam Walton and who knows who else. It's absolutely madness. absolute madness. And now Aston Villa looks like now they're going to concentrate on the FA Cup and also trying to finish in the top half, top five. And so the gamble of Aston Villa bringing in all those players in the January transfer window has not paid off. Asensio should have scored, and also there was somebody else that had a free header. I don't know who it was for Aston Villa. I think it might have been Rodgers. Oh no, it was Barkley. It was Barkley, I think it was. And yes, Jason. Yeah, sadly PSG go through. I wanted Aston Villa to go through because I wanted to see them just get worn out and keep focusing on the Champions League. Now they're going to be focusing top five and the FA Cup. Oh man, no, my head hurts. They had their chances. Paul Brad is correct. Poor finishing, of course, Aston Villa, and also just bad defending at times. They're going to rue that injury time goal conceding in the first leg. That's just helped PSG get over the line. There's clearly a relative of PSG there, and the players. Shame, but great game. Yeah, it's a shame, the dog. Yeah, the game will give Arsenal confidence in the semis. Real Madrid are going to throw absolutely everything at them, the kitchen sink and everything like that. It won't surprise me if Real Madrid bring on Trent Alexander-Arnold and McAllister as well. I say no more. This is how things are going to be running. It's going to be absolute tomorrow, before and during the match, it's all going to be about speculations of clubs being linked with with players going or leaving Real Madrid. Modric, he looks like he's leaving. Who will be going in there? With Aston Villa now out of European football, where is Marcus Rashford going to end up next season? Is he going to return at Manchester United? Is he going to land at Crystal Palace? Could we afford that? I didn't think we could. I didn't think we were in that kind of a budget. Cheers to everyone. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. So it's ended that way. What did it end up at Barcelona? We ended Borussia Dortmund 3. So it's 3-5. 3-5. So Barcelona are through. 3-5 on aggregate. There we go. Yeah, just defensive errors by PSG in the first by Aston Villa in the first half, especially at the end of that match in the first leg. Just carelessness, and this one, conceding that early goal here, has cost them dearly. And that's another year now. Where are they in the table? Let's just have a look. Aston Villa 3. Let me just have a look at the table, because now all they need to concentrate. Right, they're 7th. Aston Villa are 7th. They've won 4 matches on the bounce in the Premier League. Right, let's have a look at their schedule. Before, what I'm thinking is just semi-finals. That's all I'm thinking of right now. FA Cup semi-final. They've got Newcastle United. And that's after we play them tomorrow night. So that's a 6-pointer. Aston Villa on Saturday at 5:30. They're going to have 1 day extra rest because Newcastle play tomorrow night against my Crystal Palace. So Aston Villa versus Newcastle United in the table. Where's Newcastle? Oh, Newcastle are fourth. Of course they are. Oh, blimey. So Aston Villa will be throwing absolutely everything at that one because they want to climb into the top 5 for Champions League. And and they've got Manchester City afterwards. Oh, so they've got 2 tough games. They've got 2 6-pointers, if you like, to try and qualify in the top 5. One against Newcastle United on Wednesday. On Saturday, and then the following week on Tuesday, they've got Manchester City away, and then they've got Crystal Palace on Saturday. With Crystal Palace, the Crystal Palace Eagle, the Parrot, D'Artagnan, we're all going to be victorious, and the Duckies, and the Horse, and the Cow. We're all going to go to Wembley, and we're going to make Wembley our second home. If you know, you know. Shame. That game will give Arsenal confidence in the semi, says Paul Brady. Yeah, but it's crucial they don't concede early doors because Real Madrid they're going to throw everything at them. 12 countries in England set to see snow before the end. Yeah, you know what, Lola? Somebody told me today, and I kind of thought, you know that you go, and yeah, it's going to say, this is what I said, Lola. Between now and Friday, make sure you put a little coat on your Pinkerbell. I'll try my best to put Pinkerbell inside my curtains and shirt tomorrow, but it's going to be chilly tomorrow. So at the end of the week, and yeah, if you take it out, make sure you wrap it. You can get little coats for them, because I do know that little dogs, like the size of like say a sausage dog, the skin has got no fat on it, so they're very susceptible to the cold. So just wrap Pinkerbell up really well. Pinkerbell needs a fur coat like this, Parrot. Pinkerbell can go underneath the Parrot. There you go, and then it'll be warm. Oh man, why did I move it? People will start asking, what's he talking about? Lola's got a little dog. I think it's a little Chihuahua. I hope if I've got all that right. And it's no good just putting the little red scarf around it. You need to put something else around Pinkerbell. It's going to get very cold. People are like, what's going on? It's ended. Aston Villa, they are out of the Champions League. Another question that you could ask is, could Arnold Slot have done a better job with Liverpool up against PSG? No, I don't think so. I think if they had a different manager, perhaps, but not. What's going on? It's going to snow. It's going to snow. That's what's going on. Yeah. All right. So your dog will be fine. Will be warm and snuggly for the Parrot. Yes. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Good evening to Lewis Gaming Channel. I hope you're doing well. Please go and sub to Lewis Gaming Channel. Not sure if they do content, but big up to Lewis Gaming Channel. And now a domino starts to fall. Where does Marcus Rashford go now? Do the Aston Villa fans want him? Could they afford him next season? I get the hints that from Aston Villa, YouTube content creators out there that I've looked at that they don't want to. It could be an option, but they're not feeling it, and it looks like he'll go back to Manchester United. So that domino, does he stay there or does he go? He's been linked now recently in the last few days to Crystal Palace. There could be an ownership structure change at Crystal Palace. We could be able to go in for the wages of somebody like him. Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. It's just not what we do at Crystal Palace. But if we do lose Ebrieze down that left-hand side, or if we lose Jean-Philippe Mateta, with the money that we get from those two players, they'll easily maybe be able to afford someone like Marcus Rashford. So would then Crystal Palace have him on a loan, or would we sign him from Manchester United? How would Manchester United fans feel like that? I don't know. Is Pinkerbell a real living dog? Yes, it is. If you go to Lola's channel, you can see the little dog. Yes. Well, apparently it is. Yes, it's real. He stays, I think. Oh, you think he's going to stay? Oh, right. I think Aston Villa would sign him. Well, they could afford him better than we could anyway. We just don't do signings like that. It's just not our thing. The thing is we do have Roman Eze, who we recently signed from Millwall. I'm a bit sad for him that he's not getting much time on the pitch, but Ebrieze is just miles ahead of him at the moment in the pecking order, as it were. And right, I can remove that now because it's finished. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. If you can help me get to 15 likes, that would be amazing. If you could. Lola, I think you need to do more videos of Pinkerbell because everyone's asking about it. Anyway, Munoz should be benched. For Eze? No. He's on the other side. No. You're not taking. Munoz has just signed a new deal. He's not going to be replaced. And Liverpool fans don't even think about taking Munoz. Munoz, it's not all that. The dog, I disagree with you. You've clearly not seen him play live. And if he wasn't all that, we wouldn't have given him a new contract. Did you not see what Daniel Munoz did against Brighton, against Fulham in the FA Cup? Just to name a few. You've not seen him play live, but I respect your comment. Lemon Munoz should both be benched. Oh, dog, you just try to wind me up. Big up to you. You've not seen them play live, no. Oliver Glasner, who's a better manager than Arnold Slot, better manager than Mikel Arteta, a better manager that of Ange Postecoglou. He's not benching Lerma. He's not benching Munoz. So he disagrees with you. And I disagree with you. Premier League, they're not Premier League level. Well, we're still in the cup. I'm not joking. We'll talk. Big up to the talk. Hendo's going to United. Now, apparently they fell out really badly. Apparently Hendo, the way it happened, the way he left Manchester United, it wasn't like a gentleman's agreement. It was like it just didn't land well. And now they're suffering from it. Now, Manchester United clearly don't have the squad in depth to replace their goalkeeper. They don't have a second goalkeeper or a third goalkeeper. If Onana was at Crystal Palace, I guarantee you that if he'd made the mistakes that what he's done for Manchester United, he'll be dropped. He'll be benched. I don't care how much he's on. He'll be benched. And We wouldn't sign that type of a goalkeeper anyway. He's just not good enough. If Onana, the goalkeeper at Manchester United, was at Crystal Palace, he'll be third in line in the pecking order. He wouldn't get in front of the other goalkeepers. I thought Glasner was joining his friend Klopp. No, Paul Brady, no. Yeah, that's not gonna add. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The Liverpool fans out there, they'll be too preoccupied on losing Xavier McAllister to Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid. Tomorrow, if Arsenal do knock out, Real Madrid tomorrow, this time tomorrow, Liverpool fans will be thinking, uh-oh, we're about to lose, perhaps, not just Alex McAllister, but Trent Alexander-Arnold and to Real Madrid, and definitely I reckon they'll lose Luis. To Barcelona. So there you go. And I thought Glasner was joining his friend Klopp. Do you know what, Paul Brady? You should win the Premier League, but it's only because of how bad Arsenal are under Mikel Arteta in the Premier League. Obviously, they're still in the Champions League. How many injuries Pep Guardiola has had at City. So you should win it, right? But I'm interested as an outsider look to see who Arnold Slot brings in to replace McAllister, because that's not an easy replacement. I don't understand Liverpool, but I've seen him play live at Selhurst this season, and he's the lad's top draw. You're not going to replace him easily, and I don't think your manager Arnold Slot has the minerals or the tactical whereabouts to be able to challenge for the Premier League next season without McAllister. I'm telling you that right now. He's very, as you put it earlier on, he's very important to you. Big up to everyone. Lerma cost the City game with his naivety. No, Lerma's not that. You weren't saying that when we were winning 2-0 though, would you? I see Munoz in the lineup. I'm like, oh shit. Big up to Crystal, EO, and the dog. Big up to the dog. So dog. I know what you're trying to do. It's all right. But I just ain't got the energy for it today. Well, I can say, actually, let's quickly go and check the WSL on that note. Let me just see where, as cynically this may sound, how it's affected the goal difference for Leicester City. They are now on 17 minus. Aston Villa on 19 minus, but Crystal Palace are on 32 minus. Damn it. Oh, I feel for it. And we got Chelsea next. My days. Oh, yeah, big up to the dog. Yeah, we haven't. We haven't done that. Let's do that now. I'm just quickly checking. Yeah, no, it ended 3-2. Nope. 3-2. And Barcelona won. Let's have a look. I mean, you lot did well. I think the best one that did well was Lola. I should really put the full-time results then, don't it? Hold on a minute. How do I do this then? There it is. Manchester City. Oh no, it's Chelsea, Ipswich Town. So is that for Sunday? Oh yeah, so it's really the Sunday. Yeah, it wasn't Saturday, it's Sunday. Look. Yeah, I think you did. Right, Chelsea, Ipswich Town ended 2-2. Do you know what? Let's try and do it so we can actually see it. So, but then what colour do I put it as? I'm running out of colours here. Oh, I know what to do. Hold on. In black, I'm going to put the actual score line. So Chelsea, Ipswich Town, that ended 2-2. It's 2-1. And then Wolverhampton Wanderers 4. 2. Tottenham Hotspur fans, what you look like? And then Newcastle United versus Manchester United, it was a 4-1. If they're not due a rebuild, I don't know who does. So I don't know who's got the most correct. So the first one, that's the actual result, 2-2. Did anyone go for a 2-2? Lola was the closest. She went for 3-3. Jason was close as well because he went for a 2-1. So no one got it spot on there. But I would say both Jason and Lola got it as close as possible. So well done to Jason and to Lola. And then the Liverpool one, the dog. No, dog went for 3-1. There, look, 3-1. It was me who went for a 1-1. Oh yeah, so I got close as well. Right, for Liverpool versus West Ham United, 2-1 was the result. Did anyone go for 2-1? Oh, we're all terrible. Unbelievable. How can I ring it? It was done live. Do you see any Tipex on there? Do you see any Tipex marks on there? It's just as well as that. You went 2-1. Hold on a minute. 2-1 Liverpool. Oh yeah, no, I went for West Ham United to win 2-1. No one got it right, that one either. Daniel got it close, 3-1. Now I went for West Ham to win. I was throwing Liverpool fans underneath the bus that day. Nah, I went for 2-1. Look. Oh, is it? No. It's 2 to West Ham, 1 to Liverpool. So nobody got that one right. We're not very good at these predictions. What's going on, people? I thought Lola was good at this. And Alicia. Right, Wolves, it ended 4-2. Did anyone go for a 4-2? Oh, keep it still. 4. Anyone? Lola went for a 2. Look at that. So she got the Tottenham Hotspur goals right. So literally, Lola was the closest. The rest of us bottled it. I went for a 1-0. I mean, look how far away I was. The closest one there is Lola. Nobody got a 4-2. Steve, what's going on, Steve? You usually get them right. Absolutely shocking. Oh, right. Paul Brady went. Where's Paul? Oh, we didn't put you on here. Yeah. Oh, you must have missed that day. But big up to you if you went correct, Paul. Well done. I mean, Tottenham Hotspur fans, the audacity of Tottenham Hotspur fans trying to sign Oliver Glasner. It's comical. It's absolutely comical. Why would Oliver Glasner want to go to a football club that's actually below him in the Premier League with no European football next season? Newcastle United 4. Right. Newcastle United, the result was there in black, 4-1. Did anyone get this right? Come on, someone's got to get something right. Listen, something's going on because no one's getting anything right. Maybe the dog is right. It's rigged. 4-1. No one got 4. Lola again is the closest. She went for a 3-3. She's the closest. But Manchester United didn't score 3 goals, though. Do you know what? Not a lot of people. Oh, Steve went for a 2-2. Well done, Steve. You also said 4-1 to Newcastle. Well, there you go. So you got 2 right then. Okay, let's do the other ones. Aberdeen versus Rangers. Hold on a minute. Aberdeen Rangers, it was 2-2 in the end. We must do better. What was it? Aberdeen Rangers was 2-2. And then Dundee was 4-0. Whoever gets one right, they're going to win the competition because at the moment, no one's got anything right. I'm surprised at Steve. The closest one at the moment is Lola. We're going to have to give it to Lola. I mean, Lola's always right, I suppose. It's probably Pinkerbell that picked her little dog that actually picked the thing. Right. So Aberdeen, he ended Rangers 2-2, like it says there. Did anyone go for a 2-2? Daniel is going to get the price. That's why he's highlighted in yellow. He got it right. But the Tottenham Hotspur fans are all hiding underneath a rock at the moment because Ange Postecoglou is not going to be sold. They're going to keep him after he wins the Europa League. I went for a 2-1 and the dog went for 1-2. So that was very close there for us two. But Rangers equalised in the last minute. But Daniel is literally the only one that's actually got one prediction right. But shh, don't let him know. Don't tell to Daniel. At least I know deep down I won. Big up to the dog. Paul, I got 4-0 to Paul Brady says 4-0 to Hibs. What was it? Oh, it was 4-0. How come you're getting all these right after I'm saying the results? Typical. and accusing me of rigging it. Hibs for Dundee. Oh, hello. Lola went for a 4 there, but to the wrong side. Nobody went for a 4. Steve went for a 0 for Daniel. So literally, out of all these predictions, the only one that got a prediction right was Daniel. But since Daniel is not here, I think we should give the win to Lola because Lola got the majority of them closer. I'm going to get in trouble. Someone's going to say this is really rigged. I think I won, to be honest. Oh, yeah, the Women's FA Cup. Oh, hang on a minute. We got one more. Women's FA Cup, it ended. I can't remember. Yeah, 2-0 to Manchester United. I remember. I've got nowhere to write it, to be honest. This smells very nice. Takes you back. Right, the last one. Women's FA Cup. It ended 2-2. Did anyone go for a 2-2 for Desmond Tutu? I went for a 1-1 there, 1-1, and then penalties. Yeah, no, he ended 2-0. What am I talking about? Manchester City didn't score any goals. Oh, I got it wrong. Sorry, people. I'm going to get accused of rigging it now. Did anyone go for a 2-0 for Manchester United? Oh, Daniel went for a 3-2. No. Unlucky, Alicia. Unlucky, Lola. Me, Diego, got 2-0. Paul Brady went for a 2-0. Paul, yeah. Technically, we should give it to Daniel because Daniel got this one correct. That's why he's in yellow. 2-2. But because Daniel's not here, exactly, Jason, where's the proof? I don't know. It's Liverpool fans. You just can't. It is what it is. Technically, Daniel won that one. He's the only one who got anything right. But he's not here. And in my opinion, Lola got the closest there and the closest up there to the actual scores. So I think we should give it to Pinkerbell and Lola. But don't tell Daniel, all right? So if Daniel comes into the chat next time and he says, oh, what happened to the predictions? We all got to say that Lola won. Pinkerbell won. He's not going to argue with a little dog, isn't it? Pinkerbell. He's not going to. Yeah, I mean. Should we do the predictions for tomorrow's game? Can we not do it today? Because I'm too tired. We didn't write. Well done, Lola. Exactly, Jason. Let's give it to Lola. What's the predictions tomorrow? Have we done? Yeah, you know what? We could do it actually, but I'm just too tired. All right, let's have a look. Hold on. What can we do for predictions? I'm just too tired to do it now. But let's have a look. Well, there ain't that many, really. It's only 3 games. Newcastle United versus Crystal Palace. Of course, my Crystal Palace are going to win. Like, of course, we're going to win. I'm going to be wearing the curtains. And I'm going to have Pinkerbell inside the curtains to keep it warm. Because it's going to snow. But they're massive games. It is for my Palace. And then got Inter Milan, Bayern Munich. Yeah, I think we should do the predictions. You're right. All right, let's do it. Oh. Right, where's the Beano? Does anyone know where the Beano is? Where's the book? I need something to lean on. Oh, God. Hold on, I need to get the Beano or the book. Oh, where is it? Right, let's have a look. There, I found it. Look, there it is. Right, predictions for tomorrow. I need to get like a notepad or something. I'm using envelopes at the moment. Never mind. What? Let's do the date. Tomorrow is the 15th. 15th. 2025. And first of all, let's do the Champions League. Right, we've got 15th of April, Champions League. And we've got Inter Milan. I'm running out of ink. Inter Milan versus Bayern. Right, Bayern Munich. Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich. And then what we got? Real Madrid. La Real Madrid. Real Madrid versus the Arsenal. I suppose Liverpool fans will be supporting Arsenal tomorrow. All right, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, and I forgot about the Crystal Palace one. And then last of all, Newcastle United. It's running out of ink, this one. Right, here we go. Big up, Lola. So it's Lola's gone for... Lola, you won the competition, by the way. You won the competition, Lola. Well done. We've given you the victory. Although probably it was Pinkerbell that actually did the picks. But we're giving it to Lola because Lola got that one nearest as possible and that one. Daniel's not here, so we've scratched him off. Well done, Lola. Right. Thank you very much, Lola. Lola's gone. What colour is Lola? Lola's purple. Depending on where it's played. Right, here we go. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at the end of the page. We did the predictions before, and it was neck and neck between Daniel and Lola. We've given it to Lola because she got the nearest out of all of them, all together. The rest of us, Jason, Paul Brady, the dog, Alicia, was quite close actually at times, but Lola knocked it out of the park. Standard 01. Of course you won, Lola. Although I think it was probably Pinkerbell who actually did the picks and you were just like passing it on. If you know, you know. The dog's like, I think I won, but it doesn't matter. Right, let's do this one. Let's get on with it. All right, so first of all, quickly, Inter Milan. Lola's gone Inter Milan 2, Bayern 1. Inter Milan, Lola. Lola's gone for a 2-1. And then for your Real Madrid, you've gone 5. Oh! Lola, I'm going to tell Master Splinter. Lola is gone for a 5-0 Real Madrid. What are you going to do to the poor Arsenal fans? I like the way you think, Lola. Oh, my God. Right, so it's 3 games to predict. The other one is Newcastle, Crystal Palace. But Lola, and then let's see what else has gone. Oh, Jason has done his as well. Thank you, Jason. Newcastle 3, Broken Eagles Wings 0. Oh, wait a minute. Jason's is a different color. You are orange, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just check. Yes, Jason is 3. Right, let's have a look. Jason is gone. Jason is gone for 3-0. No, we'll score the first goal. Crystal Palace will score the first goal and we'll go and win. Come on, Palace. And get well soon, Eddie Howe. I hope you get well soon. I really mean that. I think you should be the England manager, quite frankly, but there you go. What do I know about football? Right, I'm going to put the lids back on this because I don't want to write on my shirt. Lola, what did you go for Palace? When you can, Lola, I need your prediction for Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. Lola. Oh, you have done it. Sorry, Lola, you have done it. It's okay. I've seen it. Yes, you've gone for a victory for the Ducks. Absolutely love that, Lola. Never in doubt. Oh, I'll take that. The things I would do for that. Lola, if my Crystal Palace wins tomorrow, what you say, 2-3, the things I do. I'm not going to say what, but the things I do. Big up to Alessia dropping in there. Hold on a minute, I've got to finish with Jason. Jason said, Real Madrid 3, trust the process 1. Real Madrid, so Jason 3. What did you give to Arsenal? Trust the process. Real Madrid 3, trust the process 1. Oh dear. 3-1. Thanks, Jason, for that. Oh, I forgot the other one. And Inter Milan, let's have a look. Inter 3. Keynes Farmers. Inter Milan. And this is Jason. 3 what? 3-1. Okay. Thank you, Jason. We're gonna have to give Alicia is on pink. Good evening, Alicia. Hope you're doing well. Keep up the great videos that you're putting on there. Let me just show you. I haven't shared your channel today. Hold on. Oh, you've another video. Oh. That link there, please go and subscribe to Alicia. She's just uploaded a new dance routine. Amazing choreography on there. Big up to Alicia. Right, let's go for it. So, Milan, Alicia. What? Oh, I'm not very good at this. The dog's done his. Right, I'll do them in a minute. And Steve. Jesus, this is taking forever. Right, so let's crack on here. Alicia. Right, Alicia, what did you go for Inter Milan? Milan 4-3. Wow. Go for it. Yeah, I like that. I've got pink all over me now again. Oh Lord. Anyway, 8-2. Alicia, you giving Master Splinter only 2 goals and Real Madrid 8. Oh my days. Oh my God. Imagine that. Alicia says Real Madrid 8 or Master Splinter 8. No. You're saying Real Madrid 8, Master Splinter 2. Oh, imagine that. And Jimmy now, nil. Okay. Alicia, nil. Crystal Palace, 7. Each for each animals. I like that. I like that. I'm going to pin that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Imagine the scenes. Imagine the celebrations. Right, so I've done Alicia. I've got pink all over me now. Right. I've done Jason, so I can put the orange one down. I've done Lola, so I can put that one down. Paul, I'm going to give you the green colour, Paul. Right. So, Paul, what have you gone? What's Paul gone for Crystal Palace? Oh, you're gone here. Paul, Inter Milan. I can't see it. Newcastle. What? Oh, you got Newcastle 2-1. Okay. What do you mean Newcastle? Newcastle are not going to win 2-1. What are you talking about? No, that's not happening, Paul. Crystal Palace are going to win tomorrow. And then Inter 1-0. I like the way you put it just quickly. Inter 1-0. Inter 1-0. I don't even know what the aggregate is there, but anyway, we'll find out. And then Paul, what's the one for Real Madrid? 2-0. Ooh. But that means that Arsenal will still go through because they're 3-0 up. Okay. So Paul is in green. I'm missing somebody. Steve. Yeah, I haven't done Steve, haven't I? Steve is red, so where's the red pen? So who's blue then? Oh, the dog. Where's the dog? Is the dog done theirs? Big up to the dog. I've just got Steve and the dog. Oh, there it is. The dog's done this. Yes, I have. You're going 1-0. I'm coming to you, Steve. Dog. So the blue is the dog. Oh, how do you even do this? Dog. Where's the dog? Inter Milan. You've gone 1-1. Okay. Dog. And then Bayern. What? And then Real Madrid 5-1. Wow. Not a lot of people want Arsenal to win tomorrow. Apart from the Liverpool fan in the chat. Oh, right. I say nothing else. Dog. Where's the dog? For Palace. Yeah, it's gone for a Palace win. That's what I like to hear. Paul's throwing Palace underneath the bus. Unbelievable. Right, now that leaves Steve. Where's the red pen? I think this is the one I've got to use. Big up to you, Steve. Where's Steve? Steve went for 1. You're going for a 2-0 for Real Madrid. Steve is gone for. Let me just double check it quickly. Oh, shit. I done it wrong. No, 2-0 for Real Madrid. So that means Arsenal still go through, but by 1 because they're 3 up at the moment. And then for Crystal Palace, you're going for 1-0. Yeah, I'll take that. Nil. I'll take that, Steve. I'll take that all day long. All day long. Steve, I haven't got your Inter Milan. Where's Steve? Steve. Oh, you done it up there. Oh, you gone for a 1-1. What's the aggregate between Inter Milan and Bayern Munich? I don't even know. I haven't done mine. Right, this is it, everyone. Let's use Sutton, the dinosaur. The thing is, I can't see anything there. Then. I'm not sure how to do this. Right, the Sutton, the dinosaur is going to be the So, Inter Milan, Steve's gone 1-1. Dog is gone 1-1. Lola is gone 2-1. Jason has gone 3-1. Alicia's gone 4-3. And Paul has gone 1-0. Where's I haven't done me. I've done everybody. I haven't done me. Wait a minute. Oh God. The dinosaur's in the way. I've been linked for a while. I think wrestling was the type of thing I don't want them to do myself. Hope not. Yeah, I hope the circus of the pal. Wrexham, is Wrexham playing tomorrow? I don't understand. All right, I'll have a look at that in a minute. More further up. Yeah, I found it, Steve. Yeah, thanks. Inter 2-1 up on aggregate. No, I'm going for Marco Olise. Marco Olise to score. What is the aggregate there? Inter aggregate 2-1 up. So Bayern Munich need to score. I'm going for 2-0 to Bayern Munich. And then Real Madrid. What is Real Madrid? I know they're 3-0. I'm going for. Oh, that's Diego support. And then that I'm going Real Madrid 3-0. And then Pens win Real. There you go. I'm going 3-0 between Real Madrid and Arsenal, and then penalties. And Real Madrid to win it on penalties. And then Newcastle United versus Palace. Oh, I would love it to be 7-0, but I don't think it'll be that. I'm going with Lola. Lola got it right. I'm not copying anyone. I'm going 2-3. Right, that's it. It's done. Right, I've gone 3-2, 2-3, Newcastle, Crystal Palace. Real Madrid, I've gone 3-0 to Real Madrid and then penalties. And then Inter Milan, I've gone for a 2-0 to Bayern Munich. Elise and Michael Harry Kane to score. No Tranmere takeover, pal. What's happened to Tranmere? It could be ruined by Rihanna and her partner. All right, yeah, you know there's a celebrity. Well, it's not a celebrity. The latest one has been Luka Modric from Real Madrid. He's now a co-owner, not a part owner, a co-owner of Swansea City. He might even be able to play next season there. Imagine the scenes. He used to play. He did play against Swansea City back in the day. Right, so that's it, people. Good luck to everyone tomorrow. Thanks for suggesting it. I didn't think I'd had the energy to do it. Is there any other football? There is in the women. Okay, so tomorrow the plan is to do, obviously, I think the one to watch tomorrow is Real Madrid versus Arsenal. But obviously I'm going to clock in early like today and then just catch the bit of the start of the Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Right, thank you very much, everyone, for dropping that in. I know it takes you guys time to do that. I need to get... I think you can sit there, okay. Big up to the Beano. Thank you very much, everyone, for suggesting that. Yes, big up to you. Thank you very much, Jason. I really appreciate that. Jason says, please share, share, and subscribe to Diego C. Palace. Replace the pink message. Thank you, Jason. I really appreciate that. Last of all, I just got to go into the last... When is the... Also, that means it's Thursday. That it's the Rangers, Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, they're both away. Yes, of course. Manchester United are at Old Trafford, but they're on 2-2. Yeah, good night. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching. And then, so Manchester United, that's on Thursday, but I'll do the predictions for that tomorrow night. And then Chelsea, good luck to Chelsea as well, but they're winning 3-0. Don't rig it this time. It's recorded. You can play it back. I just don't want my little team owned by horrible Rhapsody. Yeah, you know what I mean? It could... The way football is going right now, it's it might be Arsenal will be owned by Lewis Hamilton. I would like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Swift is out there. Taylor Swift. Come and buy Crystal Palace. It'd be sold out. It'll be sold out. Imagine the scenes. Sutton and the cow will be happy with that. Imagine Taylor Swift owning Crystal Palace. All the ducks will be happy. Yeah, tomorrow we'll do their predictions for Thursdays. Yeah, we've got to. Not tonight, though. It's too late now. It's coming up to 11. But I think you're right to have done the predictions for tomorrow. I think at least that's done. I tell you what, by Friday morning, that's when the transfer window starts. Friday the 18th, the transfer window is going to start for all the Premier League clubs, and in respect to players and managers jumping left, right, and centre. It's going to be absolute scenes. Right, last of all, I just want to quickly check that my Crystal Palace manager and players are not linked to anyone. I have to give my predictions on the... Okay, yeah, will do. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for that, Jason. I appreciate that. I'll write it down and I'll put it up, and I won't rig it. I won't rig it. But thanks for your memos and thanks for your messages. I really appreciate that, Jason. Honestly, I do. Thank you. What else? Tomorrow, I'm just trying to see. It looks like Aaron Ramsdale could be a link for Manchester United. Oh, please don't let it be anyone from Crystal Palace in here. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Appreciate it. This is from Fabrizio Romano, English goalkeeper, Tom Heaton, 39, and experienced Northern Ireland defender Johnny Evans are both set to leave Manchester United. I heard about this morning. I'm surprised. He's a bit slow in that. This summer, when the contracts expire. Yeah, I saw that early hours. Oh, but this is late. I saw that earlier on this morning. Good. There's nothing there on Crystal Palace. Shake it off. The dog doesn't like to shake it off. Whoever lands somebody like that, basically the box office, everything will be sold out. Just trying to look for good. Apparently now, listen to this. Sport in Spain, a link in Spain. Liverpool boss, the former Liverpool boss, Jurgen Klopp, now the head of football at Red Bull, RB Leipzig, is apparently a replacement for Carlo Ancelotti. So is Jurgen Klopp going to be the next manager of Real Madrid? Now, if that happens, Liverpool fans, oh my days, Jurgen Klopp, the manager of Real Madrid, is going to have Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's clearly going to have McAllister to replace Luka Modric. He'll probably get over there maybe Jota as well. Maybe even Curtis Jones. Who else? Alisson Becker maybe as well. Well. I'm going to look into that later on. Jurgen Klopp linked to Real Madrid. I think that's a lot of nonsense, really. Right. I think that's going to be me for tonight. I just got to check that the live stream managed to get to the end. Okay. Yeah, big up to you, Jason. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Let me just check that the live stream looks okay. Thank you very much to the new subscribers today. It's really nice of you to do that. And the new comments as well, especially you, Lola. Thank you very much. What else? Where do I put? Ooh. Oh, wow. With a 164 there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. It'd be interesting to see what happens. The moment this football clubs get knocked out of Europe, literally that's when the transfer window starts. So if you're a Liverpool fan, a Manchester United fan, a Manchester City fan, a Tottenham Hotspur fan, an Arsenal fan, the moment your club is out of European football, Rangers fans, Celtic fans, all of that, it's not just it's just not just players that are going to be linked. It's not just players that are going to be linked. It's managers that are going to be linked left, right, and centre. And I'm kind of dredging it. I'm kind of like not looking forward to Friday morning because, like, literally, in the instance of Tottenham Hotspur, for example, they'll be looking to. I mean, they're not already looking to. You know, Ange Postecoglou has clearly said to the media that no one likes what he does or what they do there. Although he's trying to just get it over the line and get them to the Europa League final. And I need Tottenham Hotspur to get past on Thursday to the next round of the Europa League. So no one from Tottenham Hotspur will be talking about Oliver Glasner potentially linked to Tottenham Hotspur because they're still in the cup competition. But if they get knocked out on Thursday, and we've got the FA Cup fixture against Aston Villa, not this weekend, the weekend after. It's just going to mess it all up. So I need Tottenham, of all the teams, I need Tottenham Hotspur to just win on Thursday. So the Tottenham Hotspur fans can stop, would be prevented from actually, just throwing their manager and most of their players underneath the bus. Well, that's all they've been doing. You remind me of Ty from ATV. Don't know what that? Yeah, I met Ty actually. He's a gentleman. When Patrick Vieira was our manager at Crystal Palace, and it was actually one of his first matches in charge. We won. Patrick Vieira beat Mikel Arteta 3-0. I was actually in the Homestale end that day behind the Crystal Palace ultras. It was just mad. It was one of the best experiences that I've had as a Palace fan. Right? It's up there. I didn't have a season ticket that season, and managed to get a ticket behind the ultras, standing right at the back. And the celebrations was just absolute mad, especially that second goal. But then when we scored the third to win 3-0 against Mikel Arteta at Selhurst, it was just mad. I was just mad. But yeah, so and after the match, I met Ty from ATM, from what was it, AFTV, and they keep changing their names. And yeah, he was a two gentleman, and he was all right. It was nice to speak to him. And like him, like me, we just rub it on talking about football. It's brilliant. But yeah, he's a gentleman. Jason Chimina says, dog, that was cold. What's that? Have a look at my new shirt today on Insta. Is the third kit of St. Helens. Oh, you got a new shirt. Big up to you, Jason. Oh, wow. So is that an away kit or a home kit? Well done. And yes, I will have a look at it. Oh, dog, that's cold. And then Dave says, like, will Exactly. Dave says, like Will Smith said, keep my manager name out of your mouth. Exactly. Will Smith. Did I just say Will Smith? It's been a long stream. Oh man. but you know what? I get what you're saying though. No, listen. Why would I supposed to go? I mean, the money will talk. Of course, money talks anyway. But why leave Crystal Palace? Not just the manager or any Crystal Palace player. Why go to a football club that are clearly got issues there, and they're below us in the table, and they're not going to finish above us? Go to a football club that's going to win a potential European honours and a Premier League, or if it's in Europe, La Liga or Bundesliga. But don't go down. You don't promote yourself downwards, especially when you're a manager in the Premier League. You go up. It's no disrespect to Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United fans, but why go down? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. So we'll see what happens. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It's for the magic of the weekend. Yes, there is some rugby league. I'll try and do the one I think it's on Friday. Oh yeah, thank you very much everyone who tuned in to watch the Masters on Sunday night and in the early hours of Monday, and got over 700 people that watched that. So thank you very much. That's big numbers for me. And just looking at the fixtures on the rugby league, I will be doing, if possible, on Friday, I'll try and cover Wigan Warriors versus St Helens. And there's an earlier one on Hull FC versus Hull Kingston Rovers at midday. So literally, I could do all three matches. Maybe. I'll see how it goes. There's literally... what's happening football-wise on Friday? It's penciled in for now. Yeah, on Friday, there's no... It's just Blackburn Rovers versus Millwall. That's the only one that interests me. Blackburn Rovers, make sure you win out. If you know, you know. There is a Spanish game, but no, there's nothing else. So yeah, Friday, all day Friday, I'll be doing probably the rugby league. Thank you very much, everyone who's watched the Formula One, the rugby league. I've created new playlists, so just got to update them on that. So all right, so then that's really it. Villa tried to come back and get themselves into the next round. They came short by one goal. They had opportunities to score today. I would count good four opportunities, really, especially the one Asensio one-on-one with the keeper in the second half. But they conceded 2 goals. Aston Villa conceded 2 goals today, and that goal that they conceded in the first leg in injury time, right at the end, that's what's cost them today a potential penalty shootout. Yeah, thank you very much, that Jason. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know how many views I've got in there. Absolutely, I've got to check that. Aston Villa 3, PSG 2, and Rashford. Is he going to stay at Villa? Is he going to go back to Manchester United? Is he going to go maybe to Spain or to Germany? Or will he end up at Crystal Palace? As I put on the thumbnail, a picture of Marcus Rashford in the Crystal Palace kit. Apparently, there's been some whispers. And you know what I mean? Usually, when there's a whisper, you never know. So unlucky the Villa fan. I needed Villa to go into extra time, win on penalties, so that they could concentrate on the Champions League between now and the semi-final at Wembley between Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. It's been announced on Crystal Palace official webpage that the Crystal Palace players will be wearing home colours at Wembley, because Wembley is going to be our second home. We're going to make Wembley our second home. You know what I mean? And none of our players are going to be linked to Tottenham Hotspur. Our manager is not going to be linked to Tottenham Hotspur. No, it's just not going to happen. I'm not going to let it happen. None of our players are going to... No, they're not going to Manchester United. They're not going to City. They're not going to Chelsea. They're not going to Liverpool. They're going to stay all at Crystal Palace. Because when we lift that FA Cup, we're going to take the crown off the Manchester, because they're the FA Cup holders. We're going to take that crown off them, and we'll be in Europe. So why leave Crystal Palace when we're going to be playing Europe next season? And you know you're going to get a starting lineup. So you know what I mean? Will you do the live stream because before the semi-final game? It depends. It depends how it is with work, and also I am going to Wembley. I've got my ticket. I've already put a video up on it. But the day before, I'll see how it goes. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. Borussia Dortmund 3, Barcelona 1, and so we ended 3-5 on aggregate. There was a penalty. Oh, they ran it close. Yeah, it was just the damage that they conceded in the first half, in the first leg. But it's Barcelona and also PSG. And remember in the group qualifying stages, Barcelona and PSG, they were like mid-table. And they're through. Aston Villa and Liverpool were consistently in the top 4 or 5. Liverpool finished first. They couldn't even get to the quarterfinals after that. I think the rule is when you are qualifying for the Champions League, don't finish in the top 3. Finish mid-table. Reserve your energy and finish the competition stronger. Please keep hitting the likes. If you can help me get to 15 likes, that would be amazing. The other fixture which I featured today was earlier on a 7:30 kickoff at the Emirates. It finished Arsenal 5, Leicester City 1 in the WSL, in the Women's Super League. And I'll take that, but I kind of wanted Arsenal to score like 10 goals to make the minus goal deficit for Leicester City increase, because Crystal Palace women's team are going to be facing Leicester City, and I think it's West Ham, or is it Aston Villa? No, it's Aston Villa. So we've still got to play Aston Villa, Leicester City. Leicester City still got to play Aston Villa, and Crystal Palace. Oh man, just get a couple of wins. Next match between the Crystal Palace women is not tomorrow, but next Wednesday, I believe. And that is against Chelsea away. That's not going to be easy. But Chelsea will be focusing as well, I expect, on rotating squad in depth. Sonia Bombasta, the Chelsea women's manager, trying to land that Champions League. Yeah, they are. And but yeah, definitely good luck to Leif Seramud, the Crystal Palace women's manager, Adam Jeffrey, all the other coaching staff is there as well. Good luck to them, and hopefully we can get something out of Chelsea, and then after Leicester, the match after, we can get 4 points. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. We need the points. Yeah. Yes, it's a week on Wednesday, so it's not tomorrow. It's the week after. It got postponed. So it is what it is. Right. I think that is going to be it for me. Let's have a look. How long is that? Yeah, just coming up to 3 hours and a half. Let's just keep it to 3 hours and a half. Thank you very much, everyone, for all the extra views. The views are going up and up and up, and also the comments. Thank you, Lola, for all those lovely comments. I will get back to them in a minute, and everybody else that have done so. Thank you for all the comments in the chat today. It means a lot, and it's helping the channel grow, getting a few subscribers here and there. So thank you very much for that as well. Thank you for the 13 likes. That's mad. Thank you very much. From the top, thank you to the YouTube censors. Big up to Alessia, was there to point out that the parrot was laying down at the beginning of the live stream. Alessia and Lola very protective of the parrot and all the animals, rightly so. Apparently it's going to snow this weekend, everyone. So, oh God. Now we'll be all right ourselves. We could deal with a bit of cold and snow. We'll be all right. Just hope it doesn't rain. Do you know what? I am going to check the weather for Saturday now. I have to know. Right, Saturday. Oh, it's going to chuck it down. Oh no, it's going to be raining at 3 o'clock, or the sun might be out a little bit. What do they want? It's going to be cold, and it's going to be raining on Saturday. It's going to be a wet one. It'll be dry in the morning, but there might be some rains. So it's going to chuck it down. But mind you, towards the end of the match, it looks like it's going to be sunny. So London is going to chuck it down. But a massive thank you to YouTube censors, Alicia Shinakova, also to Alex Dixon, the Sunderland fan. I hope you're doing okay up there. Big up to the dog. A massive thank you to Edge TV. A massive thank you also to the lovely Lola. Keep up the content creation. And also at the top of the chat, I have linked more Alice. It's one of the channels of Alice Talks Football. Go and check it out. The More Alice channel features football content of the rest of the Premier League. And of course, for Manchester United, please go and subscribe to Alice Talk Football. If you're a content creator, definitely do so. You'll learn lots of bits here and there. And yeah, recommend it. Definitely. Big up to Steve RFC. Also a massive thank you to Damo1168 Day 000. I'm getting ready for the FA Cup semi-final, but tomorrow it is Crystal Palace versus Newcastle United. I have to say that some things are more important than football, and I sincerely wish not just Eddie Howe, but I expect people around him, his family, close work people that he works with at Newcastle United, a steady and quick recovery. I'm going to read it here. This is from, do you know what? I've got an announcement here, but this is a third source. Let me just find Newcastle United, because there's bound to be something there. Oh. And what, is he still in hospital? Newcastle United. even if he's not in hospital, even if he's been released just like today, I don't think he'll be there tomorrow for that. Let me just have a look. Hold on. No, there's nothing there on. Let me just go back to news. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, there's nothing. The latest on there it is, 2 minutes. There it goes. This is official from the Newcastle United webpage. So Eddie Howe, I hope you get well, and I mean that as a Crystal Palace fan. I hope you get well, and as I said before, you can go back. I think you should be the England manager. I know you're the Newcastle manager, but you're the best England manager that we have, pound for pound. But on the official webpage, it says the club continues to extend its best wishes and support to Eddie and his family as he continues his recovery. Jason Tyndall and Graham Jones will lead the team against Crystal Palace and Aston Villa this week, with further updates to be communicated in due course. Eddie said, quoting him, this is from the official Newcastle United webpage, a huge thanks to everyone connected to Newcastle United and wider football community for the messages and warm wishes. They have meant a lot to me and my family. He goes on to say, I want to pay tribute to the incredible NHS and hospital staff who have treated me. I'm immensely grateful for the specialist care I'm receiving, and after a period of recovery, I look forward to being back as soon as possible. That's Eddie Howe quoted on the official Newcastle United webpage. And I've lost the tab now. Where did I get that from? All right. Yeah, so as I say, there's more things that are more important than football. I hope he recovers well. As for the match itself, tomorrow, let me just see what else I can find on it quickly. I will try and come on earlier tomorrow because it starts at 7:30 tomorrow. Right, Joe Willock is available apparently for Newcastle United after passing concussion protocols, but Steve Botman, Lewis Hall, and Jamal Lacalesis, they are not available for Newcastle United. As for Crystal Palace, it's Mark Gahey and our Eddie Nketiah return. They should never have received a red card against Brighton. There were never red cards. The referee just wanted to send off our Crystal Palace players. I'm not going to go into it because I just lose it. There were never red cards. They should have been available against City. But there you go. When have you ever seen a Manchester City player receive 2 yellow cards or even a red card at Man City or anywhere else? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But big up to the Man City fans out there. They're like, oh no, here we go. But it's true though. Mark Gahey should never have been sent off against Brighton. And we shouldn't be. Eddie Nketiah shouldn't have been sent off either. The first yellow card was never a dive from Eddie Nketiah. We should have had a penalty. Go and check the replay. And Mark Gahey never made contact with the Brighton player on his belly. There was no studs on the shirt of the Brighton player. No marks, nothing. Absolute nonsense. Never should have got a second yellow card. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, back to it. Roman Eze and Matt Turner are back in the squad, having missed the match with illness, so they weren't available to go up to City. So that's all we needed. And also, of course, the long-term absentees at Crystal Palace is Cheikh Doucouré and the Moroccan international Chadid Riyad. Both of you, I hope you are on the mend and recovering as soon as possible. And we seem to draw against them. Newcastle have kept a clean sheet in the last 3 home fixtures at St James's Park against Crystal Palace. And in the last 6-8 versus my Crystal Palace. Yeah, so yeah, we seem to get a draw out there. But I'm going to go with lots of goals as my prediction. I'm going to go with the same prediction as Lola. I'm going for Newcastle United 2, Crystal Palace 3. Come on, Palace. We can do this. This is a good thing. Crystal Palace could score in 14 top flight games in succession for only the 3rd time after August to November in 1979, between the months of May and October. If we didn't have those 2 players sent off at Brighton, we would have got something out of Manchester City. It's just this refereeing decisions, unbelievable. But anyway, we've scored Crystal Palace's. We've scored 15 goals from set pieces, and not including penalties. It's the most by any Premier League side this season. Come on, Palace. Couple of set piece goals from us, and then 1 open goal by Jean-Philippe Mateta. Boom, boom, boom. Mateta's in your room. That's right. We're going to take on. We got to beat Newcastle United tomorrow. Right. You know what? I forgot to Sky. Big up to Jason. Says Sky Sports just said how Eddie is still in hospital and Jason Timmel has contacted him. Brilliant. Yeah. That's good to see, Jason. Yeah, it's good to see that. Yeah, some things are more important than football. And as I say, he's the best England manager that we got in the country. How he didn't get the England job, I never know. But anyway, Glasner said, just said that he feels for Eddie, but focused not on getting poked up on the relegation battle. Yeah, I mean it's don't forget that I don't mean to be funny, but Newcastle United are on credit there to be to where they are. They're 4th for the Premier League, 56 points. They've already won silverware this season, of course, beating Arnold Slot, probably one of the best European squads and starting lineups of Liverpool. They completely dismantled Liverpool. They humbled them, like literally, at Wembley, and that dipper form of Liverpool started when Trent Alexander-Arnold was linked to Real Madrid, and then it went boop. It's all on. I can see why Liverpool fans are blaming Trent Alexander-Arnold for all this madness. But Newcastle United are up there in 4th place, 56. They are 13 points ahead by Palace. Come on, Palace. We've got to get a win tomorrow night, and that will take us there and thereabouts. Oh, if we win, when we win tomorrow, Crystal Palace will be 45. We've been reaching point of Brighton. Come on, Palace. We got to do it, man. Come on. Right. I'm going to call it a night now. Thank you very much, everyone there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. Please leave your own notification bell on at Diego C Palace. Thank you very much, everyone in the chat. Jason Chimbini, Day000, the dog, Paul Brady, thank you very much. I think I forgot to mention that earlier on. Big up to Steve RSC. Thank you for all of you for helping me do the my predictions for tomorrow, even though I'm absolutely like a zombie at the moment. A massive thank you to Alicia Sinikova and to Edge TV. Also, a massive thank you to lovely Lola. Big up to Lewis Gaming Channel. And I think that's about it. I think there was a few other people there, but I can't find them, and it's a bit late now. Oh, Lu Man N. Luman, big up to you for dropping in earlier on. And yeah, so have a wonderful evening. Wrap up well, because between now and Saturday, apparently, it's going to snow. It's going to snow. I planted my seedlings today, and it is what it is. Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate you staying until the end there. I appreciate it. And anybody else there in the background. Absolutely. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, where Crystal Palace will go to St James's Park, hopefully, and get 3 points. And we'll see. Good luck to the Arsenal fans tomorrow. And also, yeah, we'll find out what happens in the other tie as well. But I'll leave it on this, and I think it should be left on this. Football is important, but anyhow, get well soon. Football needs you. Football needs you on that touchline, whether it's playing, whether it's the manager of Newcastle, or as I would have it my way, you would be the England manager. If I could make the decision, you're the best England manager that we've got. So have a great recovery, and hope to see you there at your Newcastle United touchline soon. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you up tomorrow. Stay safe. Good night.